evening, everyone. We're back live. How is everyone doing this lovely night?
Not too bad.
Good,
Just a
good.
nicer day.
Mm-hmm. Yep, start of March break. Haha. He said being an instructor. There we go. Yes. I'm gonna savor it. I don't know if I have any students watching this at some point. I might. They know I'm a geek, so there we go. Anyway, welcome to Crucible Gaming's second session on our channel, Session 18 of the campaign, Forbidden Lands, Raven's Purge. And how about we say hello to all the players? Josh, you're first.
Hey folks, Josh Lapointe. I'm playing Braynar, the half-elf sorcerer, and looking forward to going ahead and burning some blood this evening.
Yeah, that's what sorcerers do.
Hey guys, I'm Jessica and I play Frida the Bloody Demon Slayer. And I'm hoping to kill things and not lose another limb.
And that's Chris, yes.
Hi there, I'm Chris. I'm playing Sauron. I am grateful that I did not die last week when I couldn't make the session. But I have no idea what happened because I haven't had a chance to watch the last video.
We'll do a synopsis, as always.
I'm Michaela. I'm playing Big. Hopefully not bloody like the rest of the party that were here last time. And hopefully, we can continue to patch things up and not get killed.
Indeed.
Good evening. I'm B. I am playing Celestial Passage, the half-elf druid. We had a lovely session last time where I did not get the crap kicked out of me. I am most appreciative.
Indeed. Before we do the synopsis, shout out to Hellhag Productions that have done the overlays and the screens that we have, and so on. Awesome work. The audiences should know that this show is, in fact, rated R. This is the setting is what you get if you merge fantasy with Western. And in this case, if you merge fantasy with a Western directed by Quentin Tarantino. Thus, there will be blood, there will be nasty people, and that's how these lands are. So, on to the synopsis from Session 17. Anyone want to do a summary?
Wow, not everyone speaks up at once, I guess.
Exactly.
Let's see. It started with us trying to make our way outside, only to have someone break in the... no, it was the ladder was already broken. Someone brought the entire rock face down upon us, making us all slide back down to the lowest level.
Yep.
After the dust cleared and people were taken care of, we started to hump our way out down the other tunnel, as we still have our injured dwarf friend and our partially crippled myself and Frida.
I don't remember any humping. I must have been in the wrong part.
Humping as military, making your way with a load you don't want to carry. As
Yeah,
opposed to humping as in, hey...
Some dwarfs are carrying a dwarf.
I thought you said pumping because we were trying to get the water out of the
Oh no,
tunnel.
that comes later. The pumping comes after the humping.
A distinct lack of either of those, and we should remedy that this time. So,
Well, you see, no pleasure was guaranteed last session, but... we came across a part with a couple tiers and ladders to lower ourselves down to the next section, where Frida decided to interact with a demon child that made its presence known again.
Yep.
Hey, I bought us some time, didn't I?
Well, what did you do again, Frida?
I decided we were gonna play, not hide and seek, treasure hunt.
Yep.
We were going to play treasure hunt with the demon child and see if she could find the ruby for us. It worked partially.
So the child was convinced by Frida's straightforwardness, let's say. Went off to look for the ruby and the scepter. We made our way down to the level where... and shortly thereafter found that the tunnel went 3 different directions.
I like to think it was my motherly tone.
The way directly in front of us went down some stairs that we saw was immediately covered in water. The way south from there, looking quickly at the map, led basically to underneath the collapsed bridge that we made the door across. And the other way, we didn't know where it led, but it looked like it led to an access tunnel back up. So we went that way, where we found a bunch of machinery that wasn't operational. Turns out it was the mine's pump. We get it operational while Frida scared off a whole bunch of stuff that tried to make a problem for us, leaving us alone in our nice little corner of the woods.
Yep.
Frida tried to go up, had some ants trying to throw some rocks down. While she was climbing the ladder, we decided we'd hold up on this level for a bit longer. Rats. There were rats.
There were rats.
About a day later, the water had been pumped out enough that we could actually go down those stairs and search through the tunnels we're currently in. We finally ran across those young Abyssal Worms that we were warned about.
Yep.
And that was a pleasant combat.
Well,
People
you
get
didn't
thrown
even
around.
get hurt. I don't think anyone got particularly hurt. So it was some...
No, but people got thrown around, and there were
Yes.
people, and there were dwarves that were broken by it that we managed to top back up.
Yeah, they got
We
scared.
tried.
Yeah.
They got really scared, some of those dwarves.
And then that brings us to this section where we currently are, basically, after a couple tips and turns. The
You
other
forgot
end of
the
these...
dwarf child.
Yeah, it's dwarf child. I'm getting there. That's where we're at.
Okay.
The other end of these tracks that you currently see here, there was further back. There's a route for returning the carts up above. A couple of our dwarven friends took their injured friend up that way to get him out of the mine, to take care of him. We continued down this way. The section to the south, where the game pause currently is spinning, is incredibly bright, and it looked like there was a spirit or a ghost of a dwarven child, or an actual dwarven child down there. On further investigation, it is an incredibly powerful demon that is currently locked into place there, that manipulates the plant life around here. Similar, potentially, to the fungal growth that Frida woke up with on the floor above. Brainard determining that discretion was the better part of valor. Unlike the rest of us, Frida does listen to him and went to check the door that we're currently outside of, where the child has confronted us with "There's no effing treasure! Where's my treasure?" That's about where we are now.
Yeah, and in fact, where we ended was a huge rumble in the earth as another abyssal worm just burst out from underneath, under the tunnel, basically, which is, the tunnel, the worm that I have marked here.
Oh, the guy right beside me and Big and
Yes,
the
it just
dwarf and-
crashed out of the ground and threw everyone to the ground, much like the younger ones did before. Now this one is much, much larger indeed than the other ones were. You would have heard from the dwarves talking before about how these things can grow up to 12 meters tall, or 12 meters in length. And this thing crashed through the tunnel floor, and you did catch, as you're thrown back and you're thrown prone on the ground, you did see how this one is different from the others as well, because there are faces in its flesh, in its fleshy folds. And as you're lying there, it sort of turns its massive face, front side of the head, where the great mouth is, the great maw is, but the maw is closed at the moment. And it has a woman's face there that looks at you in general, the group, sort of sweeps from one side to another and says, You're in danger. I can help.
Yeah, why did I let him do this part?
Brainer, the Abyssal Worm is talking.
I talk to demons. I don't talk to animals. That's more celestial.
I'm pretty sure
There's a
this is
monster, not an
demonic.
animal.
I can hear you, you know, she says.
Yeah, well, you're slightly frightening. Sorry.
Oh, wait.
Well, the implication of all the other absorbed souls based on the faces on the body is rather terrifying.
Those faces are sort of they're sucked into little crevices in the flesh.
How long have you been here? You like...
Only
Who-
one
who are
face
you?
remains right now.
Yeah.
I am Martia. I am Marga's mother, you see?
I had a feeling.
And
Plus a passage in, I do.
you can see that just next to her face is like it's almost like a ponytail or a tuft of hair sticking out. Shh, be quiet, she says to it. I'm speaking.
This is so wrong.
Welcome back to the game.
Welcome back to the game, Chris. How are you?
What happened to you and Marga to change you?
Needs must. I guess I mean, if you want to move, I can unpause the game now, so you can move your marker.
There's no safe place to go.
I mean, fair enough. Needs must, she says.
I
Where?
go up by the door, but I know what's behind the door.
The sword is moving away. Ulm is standing there, panicked, with a crossbow in hand, and just waiting for an order to shoot. Milwa and the other dwarves are having their axes in hand. Everybody's standing up by now, but they're following your lead apparently. So, I don't know if I could call just because it has a woman's face. I'm not sure it qualifies to be a woman given
They.
the demonic shit. But anyway, I'm not gonna gender this woman or this demonic thing.
The bit speaking, I guess, is technically female?
Yes. Who have sent you? No one has managed to come this far down into the Stoneloom Mines. Last time I saw adventurers here, I ate them, though I did get an awful bit of indigestion. There's a bit still, I don't know, tough
Well,
bones on that one.
Us brothers leave a nasty aftertaste.
What are we in danger from?
Oh, from my daughter, you have angered her. Yes.
That was an accident.
Maybe. She is a bit fickle. I'll admit she doesn't listen much to my words anymore.
We were looking for a soul stone
Soul
ruby
gem.
thing. Soul gem.
Ruby.
We were told it's here. We're trying to close a pit.
Gateway, door, void.
Whatever, same diff.
She's just kind of frowning. Who sent you? Did Zertorm send you?
Who is that?
So we're
How
here
long have-
more on behest of the orcs.
Yeah.
In
The
interest of saving the
orcs,
world.
she says. The orcs!
Yeah.
What has the
Third-
world
third
outside
information
come
about
to?
What year do you think this is?
Good
Sometime
question.
in the 900s, perhaps? We've been here an awfully long time.
So, Josh doesn't
Be
know, but
quiet
Brainer
now,
probably would.
Ziegler, I'm talking to them. And she looks back at you.
Did you just say Zigifer?
Oh, one of the personalities is named Sigifer.
Yes. Well, did he send you?
No.
No.
He keeps talking to me,
No.
interrupting me in my thoughts.
Is
Well, I
he
mean, he is trying
in
to...
there with you, or did he do this?
My memory is a bit murky these days. I cannot remember all the things that happened before.
Okay.
Let's significantly later than the 900s.
Yes.
Oh, that might explain my memory loss. And this huge... I mean, only about half of the Abyss Worm is even out of the hole at this point, and it's swaying above you, scraping up against the tunnel ceiling. And the maw is still closed. Every once in a while it opens a little bit, but it's really the face above the maw that's doing the talking. And this little tuft of hair that's kind of bouncing next to it as it moves about.
So we would rather not be eaten. How can we help you?
Oh, you cannot
That's a
help me.
great question.
You cannot help me, but I can save you from Marga's wrath. Yes.
How?
How
Let
could
me
we
demonstrate.
Oh no.
Please don't eat any of us.
And then she opens her maw wide
Oh no.
and goes for... Well, let's see now. We have...
Oh no.
4 people here around. I'll just roll a d4 for once. That doesn't happen very often. Also, I guess we can all bring out the initiative, right? She swallows one of the dwarfs. It's,
Can I parry that?
Brolulf. Let's get ourselves initiative.
Okay.
No. No. Have I said no yet?
Okay, how do I do the... It doesn't do the automatic initiative anymore, does it? No, roll NPCs? No? Ah,
Create rollable table?
yeah.
Oh, it's already there on the initiative deck.
Okay, so you'll have to... Or should I make you join to the initiative as well?
Yeah, because I can't remember how to do it.
Okay. You right-click on your token and toggle combat.
Oh, yes, I see the thing now.
Yeah. Yeah, there you are.
There we go.
Okay, so now... Because it's not doing the die rolling thing like we did last time.
No, but you can go to the rollable tables, which is the
Uh-huh.
list icon, and you can actually click on it for the decks and just roll.
So
as
we're...
I just got a 3.
Ah, okay. Rollable tables, decks. Ah, there we go. Uh-huh. On there we have entities. Nice. Okay. Where do I... How do I...
Like Sauron's would then be a 4 based on that. So we'd go to the combat list and
Ah,
punch that
okay.
number in the box beside it.
So how do I roll this? Dang it.
So just at the bottom it has a roll button.
Oh, it has a ball. Okay, there we go. And I got a what?
Ragnar has an 8 and a 2?
I think I got a 7, but I'm not sure. Where does it show the
Yeah,
result?
you might be doing it's on the chat window, so I don't know if you're actually
Uh-huh.
making a public roll or not.
Okay,
But
so
it
you
does
can all put
usually
in your
highlight yours still, yeah.
yours there. Okay, so Frida has a 10.
Yeah, so Frida types it into the box in the up fist
Yeah, exactly.
beside her icon.
Brenner has a 2. Okay, and then
And then big.
now I succeeded in something, I think. No? That was...
Oh, you might be rolling as Brainar, because...
Oh, I think I rolled as Brenner, but that's okay. I just rolled as
So you have an 8 and
the
a 9.
monster thing. And then I'm gonna have to roll as Brololf. Okay, so I click in that, and then I roll,
Yeah.
and then... Okay, I'm starting to get a hang of this. Sorry, it's the first time I do this. Okay, he has a 2, which... Okay, whatever.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, moving
Name
from
is-
Foundry to Roll20 requires some adjustment.
It does indeed. Big got a 6. And, okay, so I have to click that for every one, and then it goes, I gotcha. No, I wasn't doing big, but that doesn't matter. It's okay. It's, there we go, and then, only have 2 more to do. Yay. This was a bit slower than I expected, but that's okay.
Well, it's also your first time doing it. It'll go faster now that you know how to do it.
Yeah, exactly. There we go. Okay, so we are off to the races. We will start with Renar, apparently.
Yeah, Brainer's just gonna be mod dropped and basically like, oh my gosh, she just ate a dwarf whole.
Pretty much.
Yep. Brainar will drop his staff and take his dagger. Assuming that's a fast action.
Yes.
Okay. And then do we still do cards? Question mark.
Not against monsters, no.
Oh, excellent.
They can't do hidden combinations, so...
No, you don't do
Okay,
any kind
that
of
makes
combinations against monsters.
That makes my life easy. Alright, so
It does.
dagger, roll. I hit.
Good. Okay, let's see if that does anything much to this one. How much damage do you do?
1.
Wow. Yeah, you strike with your knife into the fleshy folds of this huge abyssal worm, and it just glances off that thick hide. I'm gonna have to move you. Oh, you can actually get there because you're not close enough, I don't think.
Oh, he can move. There's an open spot.
Yeah, but he pulled out his dagger, so that was his fast move.
Ah.
Oh, okay.
So he doesn't actually get to strike.
Okay, sorry.
That's okay. You could move up there next to her if you want to, or you can
Because he had the
not
intent.
do that.
Yeah, no, I'm good. I'll just keep my dagger on me then. Sorry.
That's fair. Okay, that gives us Celestial.
So I will take my slow action to move.
Yep.
Damn my crippling. And then I will ready my bow.
Indeed. That's Sauron then.
Well, apparently we're attacking this thing.
I just ate a dwarf.
It did.
I can't remember, is it a fast action or slow action to ready your weapon?
Fast.
Fast.
Okay, I will ready my longbow and let's shoot.
Indeed. I mean, I would think that you've been carrying it around all this time, so...
Okay, and I will spend 1 willpower to ignore its armor.
Indeed. You are hitting in the maw then, I suppose.
Yeah, I'll like sign it up and I'll be like, which head should I shoot? Oh wait, that big open one. There.
Yes, that one. And that's a hit, so that does 2 points of damage, I believe.
Yep, only 2.
Yeah, the arrow strikes true, and there's a little bit of trickle of blood there, but I mean, this thing is so massive that it's gonna take something more to really upset it. Big! You're standing right next to this thing that just ate a dwarf.
Big is definitely something more.
That is definitely true. Because I'm terrified almost to the point of being unable to do anything whatsoever, I've used my natural recourse to insult and manipulate them, using, I almost called it something else, Sharp Tongue, rank 2 of Manipulate. Basically, I will look at them, you know, I understand we're in a deep dark cave, but your breath is, you know, smellier than any troll's ass I've ever been around. Although that brings into question how many trolls' asses I've smelled, but still, that doesn't matter. I will attempt to manipulate.
Wild times. Wild times.
Yeah, I have a varied past.
Colorful.
Colorful indeed.
Okay, go ahead and roll. If it has empathy, you could hurt it.
Please have empathy.
I don't know. Like...
Oh, you privately rolled some dice. I can't...
Oh, did I privately do it?
Yeah. I can't.
Oh,
see
there's question marks in my
Public.
feed.
Alright. It's alright. I will do it again. And better this time. More gusto.
That's a hit, but you need 2 6s though to actually cause damage.
Push it! Push it!
Do you know what? I
Good.
will. I need willpower. So I will push.
Unfortunately, it doesn't give you any extra damage. It does give you 1 point
No,
of willpower.
but it does give you the
though.
willpower.
Yes, you're standing there screaming, and I guess the willpower damage to you, the empathy damage to you, comes from realizing that you're actually standing there, being a halfling, trying to intimidate probably 12-meter long, maybe more, abyss worm that just ate a dwarf.
At this point, I'm not a halfling. I'm just bite-sized.
Yes. It
I was
feels
gonna
a
say,
bit
it literally
ridiculous.
just swallowed something whole bigger than you are.
It feels a bit ridiculous at this moment.
On the plus side, everybody knows after you've started in on the main course, you no longer need the appetizers, so you're probably safe.
That is my saving grace.
Does
But-
that mean
well-
I'm next?
Well, what happens
be.
if this demon worm believes in a moose bouche before actual full meal?
There are so many questions, right?
This could be a tapas dinner.
Ulm will definitely shoot the thing. Strange that, but there it is.
Weird. Never saw that coming.
You didn't, eh? Oh, darn it. For some reason, the numbers haven't been entered into for Ulm. I don't know why. This is weird. Anyhow, I can use poor old Broloff instead. That's a hit. That does, in fact, I believe it does 3 points of damage, doesn't it? Because it's a crossbow.
Crossbow's base 2.
Base 2, yeah. So 2 points of damage. Ulm is a little bit better than that, but anyway.
Well, never mind.
Never mind. You hear the bolt go off, and it just ping. It just slids off.
Glanced off a tooth.
It just slids off.
You can't handle the tooth.
Ulm will, of course, use his fast action to start the reload process. Though that's a slow action, so he will just, yeah, not go
Goblin
closer.
will insult
That's
it.
what
and
he
look
does.
small.
We have ourselves a dwarf here called Goblin, who will definitely try to at least do a dent on this thing.
Oh, guys, it was nice knowing you. It looks like this is where the adventure ends.
Exactly.
Yay!
That's a good hit.
Surprising dwarf.
Yes, exactly. And it does 2
Like
points
his
of damage.
namesake.
That's 4 points of damage.
Come on. Yay, some
Oh,
damage.
thank
Wow.
God.
It is hurt. Goblin steps up with that axe and just buries it in the fleshy folds and rips it out again, and there's a big gush of black, icky substance coming out, and the whole creature just kind of tries to get away from that pain. Goblin has made a mark. That means it's Martia's turn. Let's see what she will do. She will, in fact, roll a die, because that's what monsters do. Ah, a sweeping attack. The worm uses its long body to make a sweeping attack that hits all adventurers within near range. Attack with 7 base dice and weapon damage of 1 blunt force. If it hits, you're also thrown to the ground. So that means everyone, really, because everyone is in near range except possibly Ulm, but I think he's also close enough.
Well, it's
really.
not like we have to define zones.
Yeah, exactly.
Unfortunately.
So I'll
Is
start
this
with
something I
Ulm.
can
No, I
parry?
think Ulm might be just outside the range, but everyone else is in range. So Milva is attacked and hit for 1 point of damage. She does have armor. So how do I roll her armor rating? Combat. Chainmail. Roll. She's fine. She is prone, but she is in fact fine. She doesn't take any damage from that. Goblin will also be attacked by the same sweeping attack. Oh, I think Goblin will pay dearly for his bravery earlier.
It broke up as you were resolving the attack.
Okay,
on Goblin.
yeah, Goblin is down on the ground. He is in fact prone and in pain, having taken 3 points of damage. Next would be Big then.
Oh, I insulted them once, so that wasn't enough.
We'll
Oh
see.
god, I'm
Again?
Beelzebrainar.
You take 1 point of damage.
Okay. Let me just reload Foundry, because it kind of went
Oh, is
Poo-poo
Foundry
on
down
me.
as well? Not
just
mine.
for a minute. Mine did.
Yeah, when you lost connection, we lost Foundry and everything. But
Oh,
if
okay.
you,
There.
it should
I
come
got
back
it
up.
back.
Yep.
All right. Being
Yeah, I was just waiting to
the-
reset.
Yeah,
again, like
Yep.
being in personal and professional horror, I will do what I do best, and that's hit them with my tiny little knife.
wait. Yeah, you're being hit by something here. Remember,
course I am.
You're a halfling.
You're being attacked.
Yes,
Yeah,
you're
you're
the
the-
attacked.
You're the one being swept.
You're being
Huh.
swept. So you
I'm dead.
can't do a counterattack, but you could spend 1 willpower point because you are hard to catch as a halfling and avoid
I
the
am.
damage altogether.
You know what? I will do that. That's my talent. Yeah.
That is your talent. It's your kin talent. We haven't even used it once so far in this campaign.
Well, I try and stay in the back.
I know, but this time, right?
If ever there was an opportunity to use it, this is it.
Yes.
Yeah, so I literally just spend the willpower. All right,
Yes.
so I
It
will spend-
sweeps around you, but you're so small, so it misses you. It goes above.
swing and a miss.
Frida can't say the same. 1 point of damage, possibly. You do have some armor, I think.
I have a shield. I think my shield's the only thing not broken.
Other than my heart.
And that didn't help.
I can't push that, can I?
Yes, you can.
Can I?
Yes, but your
it's gonna take 1 point
shield will
damage to
take
your
some
shield.
damage.
That's
But you
fine.
can't push
Everything else is broken at this point.
it. I think you still have a leather cap, though. But you can definitely push it if you want to.
There we go. Did you do the thing?
It
Still
doesn't look
waiting
like
to
it's
see the
was
thing.
pushed. There you go.
There we go.
There we go. Ha!
Yes. Okay.
And a point of willpower for that
You
damage
get
to your
yes,
back.
exactly. The impact from this sweeping attack is
I
so
will
heavy
need it.
on your arm that you're feeling numb. That's hence the point of damage, and your shield cracks. Hence the point of damage to your shield. And finally,
Bitch, I'm gonna
to-
need more antlers.
let's see now. I'm counting about 3 squares out there, so I'm gonna hit Brenner as well.
Okay.
Here she comes. Misses. Clean miss.
Oh. It's like it's faking for you.
Yeah, exactly.
It's almost like I heard the word Ziggurar and it's like, wait, that's a sorcerer. Miss that guy.
Yeah.
Soren missed as well.
Oh, thank God.
And
Push the
Celestial,
attack, I dare you.
that is 1 point of damage.
Why? Why?
If you have a fast action, you can dodge it.
No.
No.
I aimed.
Yes, you did. Indeed. Oof. Yeah, it's going to take the breath out of you because, of course, your leather isn't helping
Yeah.
you
Nope.
this time. You, in fact, lose a point of armor on your leather. That is the brutality of it.
Okay. Honestly, that could have been so much worse.
It could have been. It could have
My
been.
turn.
And
Yes.
I'm a herding unit.
So I am gonna move up 1,
Yep.
and I'm gonna slice a bitch.
Ugh. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm using willpower to ignore her armor.
Ooh, that can hurt a great deal.
3. 3.
3 damage because
Ooh.
my longsword's base 2.
Yes, it is. That's gonna hurt.
Awesome.
Let's see how her... Unless her armor gets...
No,
No,
she's
I
ignoring
used
the
the
armor.
willpower to
Oh,
ignore
yes,
her
you
armor.
did use your willpower. I'm so sorry. You did.
That's
so
okay.
that armor roll is completely wasted.
Mm-hmm.
You slash. Describe it, because this is glorious. She's not
So
dead yet.
I move up, and she's got her maw open from trying to swing at us all. And as she comes back around at the end, I just kind of take my sword and slice right through the mouth.
Ah. She will hiss and snarl at you.
This is not how you help.
Milva will do her level best to help out. She is nothing if not brave. Oh, she has to get up first, so she can actually not attack, because she was prone. So all she can do is get up close, and that's it. She can't actually attack. Which means that we're on top of the round again with Brennar. And there is a strange sound coming from down the tunnel from this direction.
Oh, where it came from.
Yeah, where you came from. Brennar, go ahead.
Okay. I'm going to... Oh, I can't even ignore armor, so this is kind of moot point
But
here.
you might roll crappy.
Oh, I don't even... I got willpower, but if I fail it even remotely, I'm a bag of no wits.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going to move closer as my move is fast or slow?
Fast.
Fast. Okay. And then slow to attempt to stab with the dagger again. And this time hopefully hit and armor will be nice. We'll see.
Dagger. No. You're trying there, but you are hurt at this point, and you just can't find the purchase. That blubbery flesh. Celestial, what are you going to try to do?
Well, my fast action will be to stand up.
Yes, indeed.
And since I'm no longer readied because I had to take a swift action for anything other than aiming or standard earned shooting, I will then take my slow action to get out of the range of that next attack.
Indeed. That brings us to Sauron.
I will aim and take a shot.
Go ahead. That's a hit.
What a shitty ass roll, though.
Yeah.
Yes. Still 1 point of damage, which probably is not going to help much because of the armor. No.
I was gonna say I'm gonna push that.
Feel free.
Well, but one more.
Yeah, and I will spend the willpower.
Okay. To ignore the armor again?
Yeah, and I'll get one back for the 1 point of damage I took. So
Right. So that's 2 points of damage. And yeah, it's another arrow that goes into that maw. Thup, thup.
oh, that's why I'm rolling so shitty. Apparently, I had some damage on my agility already.
Yes.
No wonder it sucks.
Yes, I'm afraid you did overextend your arms last time. Big.
Okay.
Yeah, so I am too close to run away and too scared to do anything. I
Can
will...
you sing a song for Brainer's wits?
You could.
I need willpower for that, though.
You have one
Oh, I thought you
willpower.
had some.
I used the one willpower to
Oh,
not get
right.
hit.
Yes, you did.
So I'm going to try and generate more willpower by stabbing a giant monster that I have no right in even attacking. It's going to be
Go
great.
ahead.
I have a
We
tiny
have
knife.
faith in you.
I love it.
Now you
Big
get
the
to push
brave.
it to get that willpower.
Now for pushing.
That's a hit.
Oh my
That's
god, and a
damage.
willpower.
1 damage. Yay!
Yeah, one.
You
And you don't break yourself by having your strength roll go bad.
exactly.
There's nothing to break.
Yeah. You're trying to get through that flesh, and it's just nothing is happening. Ulm, he's reloading this turn. That's what he can do because he has a crossbow. Goblin.
Well, Goblin can finish it for us.
Well, if he had enough, he has to stand up first, which is fine. He can do that, and then he has to attack, and he will do that, strangely enough. But he is severely damaged, so it's going to be a much weaker attack than last time. Ugh! Okay, I'll push that, of course.
Nothing more epic than shattering your axe on this thing, killing it.
And he shatters his
speaking of-
axe on it without killing it. That's terrible. He has no axe anymore. It just breaks.
You are as hot and cold in consequence as the real goblin.
Yes, it is a reference to a different character. Now it's Martia's turn, and she will... Ooh. She does the devouring attack on the strongest person, which is Frida.
Of course she does. Can I parry that?
You can move out of the way. Which is a move roll, basically.
Oh boy.
agility base.
Yeah. It doesn't count as an action.
Move out of the way.
I'm working on it. Oh, where's my move?
Agility skills.
Yeah.
Hey, I moved.
You did. That means that you succeed, so you're not attacked by the 10 base dice of damage, of attack.
Excellent. I'm gonna stab this bitch again.
Well, it is in fact your turn, so feel free to go ahead. And that's a hit. You
And
do-
I'm gonna use another willpower to ignore armor.
Ignoring armor. You do
Very
2 points of
important.
damage.
Yes.
Very important when you could have taken 2 points of damage.
Yes.
Ah, it's another slash. She's hurt.
Excellent. This is for attacking me.
Milva is the final one up, and now she actually can attack. And she's not particularly hurt, unlike her friends. So she will try. And that's a hit. And a decent hit too. 3 points of damage, I believe. She has a battle axe, does 2. So yeah, that's 3 points of damage. We'll see if it goes through.
It does.
It does. What? All of it goes through.
Oh, thank God.
That's impressive.
Yeah. She must have just hit at the right spot, and now Martia is flinging with her entire body. There's blood and black ichor everywhere, and she's starting to slither down into the hole again.
She must have hit the slash wounds that Frida started.
Probably, yeah.
I'm sure it was all me. Don't worry about that.
Absolutely. Your insults just frightened her into submission.
Braynar, do it.
But she can't move now because she's done her move, so it's Brennar's turn.
Alright.
Annihilate the bitch.
Yeah. Okay, this is gonna either go caca or this is gonna be epic.
I'm shooting for epic on my arrow shot.
If it goes shit, I'll carry you out.
Deal. Alright. So I'm going to yeah. So,
That
I
sounds
was
interesting.
thinking more of maybe binding her to our will instead of, burning her.
That does sound like fun.
But the dwarves won't let it stand.
No, they probably wouldn't. Alright, yeah, I'm just looking for my humiliate. 1 second.
Big
So
might
the
be able to
thing is,
convince him it's for their own good.
Yeah,
That-
but not every character has to listen to Big.
That's how sorcerers get a bad name.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright. Okay,
I mean,
let me
do
just
what
make
you want, but just telling you what could happen.
It's fine, this is fine. Alright, just give me a second here,
I don't want
guys.
to have to fight the rest of the party.
Yep, no, don't blame me. Alright, so
What's
I'm
the
just
plan,
running...
Brennar?
Yep, I'm going ahead, just confirming here, so... we've got open torches, I'm a half-elf, and I'm
Lots
using...
of her blood.
Yeah, I'm using 2 willpower. So when I'm going through adding to this, this would be 3 base.
Yeah.
Correct. So 3 successes, and I don't hopefully nuke myself in the process because there was no skulls.
Well, there was
No, you
there's
don't.
no bad
There's
fire.
no. That's just.
It's power level 4 though because you did have the focus. The actual.
Indeed. That's,
Oh, okay.
No, it's power level 3 because they didn't have focus.
The other
Yeah,
one's
we've
just
got
an
an open
add, auto add.
Yeah. Yeah, he used 3 points of power between his 2 willpower, Elven Blood, and then there's the extra automatic for the fact that we have a torch.
Yes,
Which
yes,
is,
you do have a torch. So, describe how this looks like as your...
Yes. So Brainard basically drops the dagger, puts his hands out, and you see the blood ooze ichor start to boil and go back in, and basically start to boil the worm alive.
And it does. Before the worm has a chance to escape, there's smoke coming out from all these wounds, and it's sizzling, and it twists and turns a few more times before it just collapses in a great big heap.
Hey guys, there's something shining inside of it.
Oh, good.
And
that's
it's
probably
hardly
where
had the chance
been
to
fine.
do that before something else appears.
Oh god.
Great.
Yay!
Hey, are
Before
we
there's
still
something
combat
else
rounds?
appears, I'm gonna... Are we in combat?
Yeah,
Still?
yeah, you're still.
Oh,
Because
okay.
I could potentially roll scouting to try and figure out what it is, even though I can't see what's coming.
I was just gonna grab it.
Oh, it's the gem. That's a different thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you're
I was just
gonna
gonna
grab
grab
the
it
gem?
Yeah, but it's not my turn yet.
Basically what you're seeing is,
Because
well,
I'm right
Ulm will
next to the worm's
scream.
body.
Ulm is screaming, "Ah, they're coming!" And he's trying to get away, basically, from whatever it is.
Okay. I turn around to look at what he's screaming at.
Wait, I need to...
Let me move myself because
yeah,
I see what's coming.
yeah. Okay,
I mean,
so now I
I'd
can
stop
add
o-
these things to
I'd be
the...
stopping over here.
Yeah,
Or actually here.
and I'll just add everyone to the combat tracker again,
Yeah. That.
except for the worm.
Oh, is that zombie dwarves again?
No, it's insectoids.
I don't know what that is.
The ant people.
Oh. I'm just gonna yell at them again.
Yeah. So...
Oh,
Do we have to re-roll?
I had to get the insectoids into the fight, so I did it that way. That was a bit sluggish, but okay.
Are you just rolling for us, or should I roll?
Feel free to roll.
Okay.
It's a bit faster that way, so I don't have to roll for everyone.
Apparently I go the same time as the
Look,
insectoid.
well, it's gonna put us into an order, so nobody's going at the same time as someone else.
Okay.
Okay.
It's alphabetical. That's the only distinction.
Which is fine.
I'm good with that. Apparently that puts me above the insectoid.
Well, Milva is first, and she's gonna rush over there to protect the group. But that's also all that she can do for now. She won't have time to actually attack because, of course, that's 2 moves to get in range. That's you then, Frida. You're gonna grab something from the great big worm.
So yeah, I'm gonna take my move action or whatever to reach inside the worm and grab out the gem that I've seen.
You're
And-
grabbing the gem, which is shining green, and then you feel something else there. It's not just a gem. The gem is stuck in something, and as your hands are moving about in that
I just
icky,
rip.
yucky stuff, your hands grip something very, very familiar. The hilt of a sword, and you're pulling it out. It's a long
God damn
sword.
it.
Yes!
Gryffindor.
It's a green, it's Slytherin's sword.
Yeah.
Servants
I'm
of the
gonna
Elves
set
of Braynar continue.
No.
It looks like so.
Ooh, pretty. Frida's like, oh, well, this will come in handy.
And it has in that hilt there's a shining green stone. It is in
Is it
fact
the
shining.
stone we're looking for? I thought it was red.
They're not all red.
Oh. Is this the stone we're looking for?
And that sword, it's almost like it starts moving in your hand.
Of course it does. I love cursed items. So
Insectoid, meanwhile, will attack Milwa.
I'm gonna yell at it first. Can I yell at it first?
You're busy right now. with
Oh,
the
okay.
whole
That's fair.
grabbing things. So I'm just gonna do the attack thing. Milway is attacked and hurt, possibly. Unless her armor can help her.
Where is she? Am I close enough to her?
No.
No. Okay.
Her armor does help.
She's way up there.
Yeah. No, it's the insectoid attacks and just sort of chews into her chainmail, but doesn't get through it. The other one will try to as well, because it's really the only one that this insectoid can attack. And that's another hit. And that's another piece of chainmail. It goes through this time. The chainmail is damaged. It doesn't retain its old value. And she takes damage this time.
I will be
She
back.
screams in pain as those fangs or claws or mandibles bite into her. Brennar, your turn.
Yep. So I'm going to. Would I be considered near, or do I have to get closer for that?
I'd say that you're near.
Okay. So I'm going to basically shift my hands from the now
It's arm's length, near,
scorched
short. You're short, not near. Sorry, you're
short. Okay. So
They have to move at least one zone.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move to there
Yeah.
fast, and then casting a slow? Question mark.
Yes.
Okay. And I'm going to emulate the one that's not immediately. Actually, can I ping on this? Question mark.
Shoot the
No.
one south.
I can see
Because
the...
the one in the straight line from you, I can hit too.
Yeah, I'm going to shoot the one that's directly in the same horizontal.
Yeah.
Alright, one sec here. And I'm only using one willpower.
They hopefully don't kill it, because then I'm out for another round of combat.
So... 2 for 1 willpower.
Yeah, that's gonna hurt it. It will stagger backwards, and there is smoke coming out between its different sort of segments of its carapace. It is not down yet, though. Which brings us to Big.
I don't exactly remember if I had arrows from last time. It's not showing on my sheet, so I'm assuming I don't have
I
any.
believe you ran out, yeah.
I think
Yeah.
you ran out like twice even.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not meant to be in combat.
Gear.
So
Yeah, you have a
yeah.
D6 arrows, because you got some
Oh.
from Sauron.
Yeah, okay.
So you can in fact shoot.
Yeah.
But you
I
have
do.
to ready the bow and everything.
I will ready the bow
And everything.
and everything else.
Yeah. Out with the bow. You will be able to grab the bow and put a string, an arrow on the string this time.
Notching that bow.
That's a fast action. You can still shoot.
No,
Is
no,
it fast if I
grabbing
don't have the
is
talent?
ready.
Okay,
Taking up the
oh.
bow is one fast action, and knocking
Okay.
the arrow is another fast action.
So you didn't have it drawn yet.
No, because he had a she had a knife.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because that's more vicious.
Yes,
Truly.
but a knife is not a ranged attack, so she did have to change.
Oh, you could throw it, but it wouldn't go far.
Yeah. Celestial, your turn.
Well, I will ready and shoot at the one in the straight line
Yep,
from Brainar because I can't see the other one due to shadow.
indeed.
Weird, my armor lets it auto roll on its own. I guess I have to do this separate.
Hmm.
I am pushing that roll.
You don't seem to have a gear dice attached there.
That's what the reds are supposed to be. I put it in as gear.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Because reds are skill dice. That's fair.
Yeah, no, because when I click marksmanship, it has gear artifact modifier.
Okay.
Anyway.
Yeah, yeah. You
Ah,
pushed it,
dang it.
and it didn't help. The
No.
arrow goes wide. Sauron.
Okay, so I don't know where zones are. If I move to there, is that an action?
Yes, it's an action.
Okay,
That's
just
a
a
fast
fast action though, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because you're not crippled.
So I will move to there, and then I will shoot at this insectoid that's just on the other side of Milva.
Yep.
One damage.
Indeed. I do believe they have a little bit of armor, but not nearly as much as that demon thing had.
Oh,
But it is enough. The arrow glances off. Did Big roll for arrow?
didn't shoot.
Oh, no, right. Big just loaded, yes.
I just
so
notched,
Goblin is
yeah.
here. Goblin will be,
Oh,
oh,
and
right, he doesn't have an axe anymore.
Assuming it doesn't take an action, I will look at Goblin and I'll look at the axe on my belt and say, "Go ahead."
Oh, then he will grab it. That does take a fast action, so... But then the next fast action, he can get up there. Not sure that's the smartest thing, though, because he will block the way for Frida. I'll put him here. That means that Ulm is up. Ulm has now reloaded his crossbow and will use it to shoot.
And then move.
And then move, exactly. And there we go. No. Yes, there we go. Okay. And that's a miss. Push. Still. Oh dear.
I could have used all that willpower.
Yeah, I guess you could have, right? Yeah, that's bad.
Well, time to get out of there.
Yep. He just kind of shoots wildly as he runs away from the bad things. And that means that we're now on Milva. She's alone, she's brave, she will fight these things. That's a hit. Question is, will the insectoid be able to parry that? And that one is in fact not hurt yet. No, not like that. There, not like that. Sorry. Bookkeeping here. There we go. Nope. Armor. Nope. That's interesting. It takes 2 points of damage from Milva. Now both of them are hurt. And then we are on Frida. You now have a new sword in your hand.
I just get a fancy new sword.
Yes, you did.
I'm gonna move up there. And I'm gonna help Milwa attack these guys. a
Wait,
second.
before you roll.
Okay.
That's a slow action.
My movement?
Yep.
Yeah, because you're.
Because I
hurt.
lost a foot.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just
So
gonna
I can't
give you-
move and attack?
You can't do two slow actions in the turn. So you can go up there and you can let them attack you.
Okay, I'll let them attack me and parry their attacks.
Yeah.
Sure.
You're hobbling up there. So the insectoids will attack one each, basically. One on Milva and one on you.
And I will parry that attack.
Both misses, so there is absolutely no reason
well,
for you to
there
do
you go.
that. And then we're at Brennar again.
Yep. Brainer has done as much as he can do. He dropped his dagger back at the corpse,
So,
so
go back there.
that's where he's going.
Yep.
And that's the end of my turn.
Celestial.
I will take a shot at the one in front of Frida again.
Go ahead.
Amen. Shoot. Go. Yay!
Woo! Good job.
Because I am
Ooh.
truly trying to get willpower, I am pushing that.
Okay.
Yay! Except it's my weapon and not me.
Well, it's 3 points of damage still.
Yeah.
And yeah, it lodges unless there is an armor roll here. Nope.
Yay!
It lodges really hard in the torso, or somewhere just where the head connects to the torso, because it passes over Milwa, right?
Yeah.
Then we're on Sauron.
Okay.
3 damage arrow. I feel amazing.
That was a great chat. I'll look at South Passage and nod. And then I will take aim and shoot. Which one is the least wounded at this point? Like which one
It would
doesn't
be
have
the
a
one
bunch
with
of
One front of
Frida.
Milfa.
the
I
one in
thought the
front
one
of-
Frida's taken the immolate and the arrow now.
Yep.
Okay, so the one in front of Milva is least wounded.
Correct.
So I will take aim and shoot it.
That's a hit.
Shitty ass rolls.
Yeah, not the best rolls you ever did. But
I
you do
will.
hit continuously.
I was gonna say I'll spend the willpower to ignore the armor, and I was gonna do that before you.
But he
before you
rolled.
it.
And it's
I'm
all good
sorry.
now.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
not sorry either, because I saved your
Yeah.
willpower, so I'm not going to apologize for that. Yeah, it's,
Okay.
you're whittling it down a bit. It's going to glance off, but leave a mark in the armor. It gets a bit cracked. Then Gobbin, who now has an axe, but doesn't have really the space to swing it, he moves up. Ulm is going to just reload this turn, so we are on top of the round again with Milva. She will try another swing there. She's a bit hurt now, but she's not gonna back down just because she's a bit hurt. That's a hit. 2 points of damage on an insectoid that is slightly hurt. Not quite down yet. They're dueling that because your arrow didn't do that much impact, right? And then it is finally Frida the Bloody, the Demon Slayer, with an interesting new sword. I'm guessing you're gonna attack this turn, are you?
Oh yeah. I'm
Okay.
gonna swing at the one in
No.
front of me.
Wait,
Um,
before you do anything here, I'm gonna give you a chat message with some extra things for you.
Ooh,
Hoo-hoo.
yeah. The whole point to give Goblin the axe was so he would move up there and help form a wall to keep them from our squishy people. I don't
Agreed on
care.
the squishy.
I don't care if he hits anything. I just want him up there.
There you go.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
They can't advance upon us if there's a wall of dead.
That's right.
So I'm just gonna use the longsword that's programmed in here and then add that.
I can do some adjustments if you want me to.
Yeah. Can that be done on the fly?
Yeah, no problem
It's
at
a
all.
quick adjustment. If you know what you're doing, it's a quick adjustment.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
I can do it. It's easy enough. Well, not like that.
I don't know if you want to add it in or if you just want to.
No, you just go to the gear tab and then
There we go. And
right on it.
okay, now you can roll.
Yay!
So as you're swinging the sword against the insectoid,
Oh, artifact die.
I'm gonna push the hell out of that.
yes, it's like the worst.
That's the
roll
worst
ever.
roll.
Soren is like, I'm not rolling well, and she's like, hold my.
There we go.
Ooh.
It's at least a hit.
It is a hit.
This sword feels bad.
Yeah.
And so does you.
Apparently the sword's still adjusting to my alignment.
The sword is feeling in your hand like it wants to fight. It's basically thrusting you forward. It's moving your hand forward. And because
Oh, that's why. So Frida's trying to adjust with her busted foot.
So you
Yeah,
hurt each other while you're so eager to fight.
because are unused to this, you're basically struggling with the sword and getting in the way of it.
Of it.
And so it's not gonna do too much damage this time.
Listen,
points.
buddy. You need to let me be in charge, okay? That's how this works.
Well,
Oh, I ignore the
it's
armor.
enough. You kill it because
That's
it
too
only
late.
takes.
It's dead.
It was almost dead already. So
Alright,
you just
well,
shove it in between
ugh.
the carapace there of the armor and just slay it. The sword feels pleased with this. There's this enormous sense of satisfaction in your hand spreading into your arm.
So I kind of like whispered to the sword, okay, you need to let me be in control next time, okay? It works better that way.
There is
And you-
another insectoid which will
Frida's
come up
not
there.
hiding this at all. You just see Frida talking to the sword.
There is in fact
Whispering
another
sweet nothings
insectoid
to Goblin.
that will try to attack you. The final one, apparently.
It can try.
It will try. It hits. You can parry.
I'm gonna parry that.
Yes, you can.
So
No,
I'm gonna
wait.
parry that with my longsword.
Yes, but it doesn't give you the bonuses when you're parrying.
Okay, so remove the artifact.
Yep,
then?
and the extra gear die.
Okay. I don't know how to do that without actually fully removing it.
Okay, hold up. I'll help you with that. It's gonna be a bit finicky with this thing because that's what it is. It's a bit finicky.
I parried,
Yep.
and the gear die and the artifact didn't do anything, so.
Yeah, exactly. So there you go. Okay.
I did damage when I parried.
Ooh, yeah, you parried that attack easily. It's just, it doesn't get through at all. And then we are on Brennar.
So Rayner's actually going to dig in his bag for a moment, even though it's mid-combat, and you see him grab a water skin and empty it on the floor. Water skin with Griffin's blood is now gone, and he's going to kneel down to where this corpse of the Abyssal Worm was, because you probably know what's going to happen next turn. It's going to fill it back up.
With other blood. Mm-hmm.
And attack
Celestial.
things that have no willpower.
What do you do?
Oh, wow. So the insectoid Frefried is dead. Brainar's kneeling in front of me, desecrating a demonic corpse.
Yes.
Well, damn.
Frida's talking to her sword.
And thrusting.
Well, I guess I will slow action move to see further down the tunnel. And, re-ready my bow.
And Soren.
Did we skip big?
No,
Oh,
we
maybe.
didn't. Yes, it's big. I'm sorry. We did skip big.
Oh, I thought, well, we're the same number anyway.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
Again,
So-
now that
you're
it's
so tall.
not in well, you walked over me. That's why.
I walk beside you. My
Now
hand
that
touches
it's
yours.
notched, I will in combat. You did something.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you do have a hit there.
Yes, indeed. Insectoid armor might help.
How do I roll for the arrows through this?
Go to gear.
Your arrows at the bottom. You just tap the word arrows.
Oh. It's too simple.
Yes.
It really is.
You lose that. You shoot that arrow. It goes ping against the carapace of the armor.
I figured that, but I wanted to try to help.
It was worth a shot.
Literally.
Okay, Sauron, your turn.
Okay, I am going to... I'm going to take a bead on the one facing Milva and let loose. So aim and fire.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go, and I'll spend a willpower to ignore armor.
All right. It's the first time anyone hits this one, isn't it? I think so. You hit it in a soft spot between the carapace plates. The arrow is now sticking out of it.
Alright, and that's me.
And that's you. Then Goblin can't really reach anything. Can shoot. Of course, he has taken a beating. Okay, I can roll it. It hits anyway! For 2
Second.
points of damage.
I can save cast, but I can only restore 1 when I save cast.
And the carapace absorbs it all. There's a whole bunch of arrows and bolts coming into your combat zone here, Frida, but you can see them glance off this armor. And that means that we're back to Milwa again. She will try. As before. And she misses. Your turn, Frida.
I gotta fix this sword again.
Yep. It's a bit finicky because it only gives you those bonuses when you're attacking.
Your best bet is probably to make 2 separate items, one for attacking, one for defending with, and then you don't
Yeah.
have to go back and forth.
Yeah.
That's probably right.
Yeah, just change the weight of the secondary version of it so it doesn't count against you.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so how do I fix it?
Well, I'm gonna put the bonuses because you're attacking now, right?
Yeah. That's the plan anyway.
That's the plan. Okay.
That's the
You
plan.
have the bonuses there, and then I can just move a new longsword to you later on.
There we go. Hey, look, I did some damage, and I'm gonna use willpower to ignore her armor.
Okay. That will be 3 points. Oh.
Yeah, I've got like 1 left.
Yeah.
Oh, 3 points of damage. Sorry.
Yes, 3 points of damage. That's what I was talking about. Which is not quite enough to destroy it. It
Damn it.
sort of staggers backwards from that forceful hit. But it is definitely hurt.
Stupid ant.
And so is the other one. They get to try to
I
attack
thought I
now.
killed the other one.
Yeah, but Milwa is
there's
still
there's
facing
one dead.
It's trying to attack. It's
Oh.
it's hitting Milwa, in fact. Milwa can parry that though, but I think she gets a negative because she has an axe, which isn't a parrying weapon.
I would parry for her, but I only have 1 willpower left. I suppose, yeah, I can parry it for her.
Yeah, but she has just parried it, so it's fine.
Oh, okay. Never
Yeah.
mind then.
And
Yeah, it's -2 for non-parry feature weapons.
yeah, and then the other one will try to attack you. It's weak now, the insectoid, and it doesn't hit.
Yeah, well, I will definitely parry that.
There were 3 of them?
Yeah, there were 3 of them.
Oh, darn it.
There's
Um,
only 2 things.
Yeah, it misses you. It's a
Oh,
clean miss.
Okay.
Which brings us to Brennar, who's standing there in the guts and blood of the Abyss Worm.
Nonchalantly putting guts and blood into the water skin that he's got currently empty now.
And you're like right beside me while you're doing this, right?
Yep.
I am right beside you, and I will actually look up to you and say, you never know when we're going to need this.
Never!
And this is
So-
immediately after it didn't attack you.
Celestial,
Correct.
go ahead.
Never! Aim and shoot.
Feel free to. That's a hit.
I will push that because that's guaranteed willpower. Yay! You damn carapace armor.
Yep. You do 2 points of damage, except the armor deflects it. It proves this armor is very good against missiles, clearly. Soren.
Did we do big?
We didn't. Why did I skip big again? Oh, it's because...
Because you read me.
Yeah, I read you for some reason. Okay, big, your turn.
I will re-ready the bow, although that's a swift action this time, right? So.
Yes, it's a fast action to aim, ready it, and then just shoot.
Right. So I will try
You'll
and
do
shoot
that.
it again.
Yep.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Doing something.
And it missed. But it was an
Perfect.
attempt,
Yep.
There's a clean miss.
and then we get Celestial.
And you lost
Oh,
it.
you're out of arrows. You shot your last arrow there.
I went.
Okay. I will take aim and let loose again.
That's a hit.
Grr.
Growl. Yeah, no, it's not a good
Um,
hit.
I'm gonna push that. And
Okay.
just start getting some damage on targets.
Yeah.
I will. There we go.
Need
The
to fix
bow
your
is a bit
too,
hurt, but
I'm gonna need to fix my bow after, but
that's the dead insectoid right there. Unless I manage to somehow absorb a lot of that with the armor.
Okay.
I didn't. The insectoid is dead.
awesome. Do you get willpower? You get willpower if skulls come up on gear dice, right?
On white
No.
dice.
No,
Just on the white dice?
white. Just the
Okay.
white.
Alright, perfect. That is me.
Okay, Goblin is there, can't reach anything. Ulm is reloading this turn. So then we are back on top with Milwa and Frida, who are now alone against the remaining thing. And she will of course do her level best to hit the thing. And that works pretty well. Yeah.
It's pretty level.
Yeah, that's 3 points of damage on the insectoid. Which might just be enough. Why did I keep close to the insectoid thing? There we go.
Could really use their type of armor that doesn't deplete when they get skulls.
Yes. So that's 2 points.
I
of-
assume that's because it's natural armor?
Yeah. Yeah, that Milwa manages to take down the final one. That's 2 points of damage, and that's what was needed. With a
Sweet.
crunch. And so finally,
annoying.
there is some quiet in these mines. As you brought down the final opponent.
So
You still hear that
I think-
disconcerting children's song from down the tunnel where
the
the
hilt.
demonic children are. I think
So
it's
I've
gonna...
I have 2 successes on a lore check.
Okay,
the
on
sword.
lore
The
check for
sword.
what? Oh, the
On
sword.
The sword.
Ah. Ah, yes. You're looking over the hilt, the blade. The blade is rather
gem.
fascinating. It's kind of silvery, of some kind of metal that certainly Brenner has never seen before. And
So I have a question.
yeah.
Do I like it being out of my hand? His books
There
are
we go.
so
It's
funny.
There we
Back up.
go.
Yep.
Yay!
Yep, we're back.
We did it.
All right. So about that silvery sword.
Yes.
Yes.
About that silvery sword. So, the blade seems like it's made out of a silvery alloy. The hilt seems to be made out of gold. Or at least
Gold.
gilded in some fashion.
Oh, like a lily.
Yeah.
Do I like it being out of my hands, or does it bother me?
Not really.
Okay. First item, you never know.
Who's touching it right now? It's
Celestial.
Celestial.
Celestial?
Celestial.
Mea culpa.
Yep. Sent you a text message there.
Oh, suck it!
And it's still glowing. The
Yeah.
emerald or the green stone is still glowing.
Do you know what it is, or can I put it back in my hilt now?
I can in fact tell you what it is. I need to open the.
And the
handouts
question is
here.
Celestial gonna tell Frida?
Yeah.
Oh right, yes. Let's see now. Here's where is that? Okay, sorry.
Technical difficulties
No,
with the sword.
This is just me wanting to copy the.
You're gonna give it back.
There you go.
Do I look like a swordsman?
No, but you look like the kind of person who might try to keep a demonic artifact.
There we
from
go.
me.
It's probably not demonic.
No, it's not.
What is it?
I'm still reading.
Oh,
Because unfortunately with a copy paste it does throw off the flow.
Yes, it does. This is what it looks like.
Son of a bitch!
so it's something good.
When he yells out, Soren automatically like knocks a arrow and turns around expecting something else to be attacking us.
This is Viridia.
That means nothing to a wolfkin.
One of the spirits from the crown we've been looking for, but
Oh.
not the one we were expecting here. This is
Cool.
one of the ones that was lost and suspected it could be anywhere adventurers might have gone.
Sweet. Can I continue
Yes,
using
you
it, or
can
would that be
continue using
insulting?
it. Oh no. She doesn't like me because I ain't a fighter.
Oh.
You may have her back. We will continue to fight, and I'm sure that Viridia, when you start communing, will also be a close that gate.
So what you're saying then is there might be an opportunity to get 2 of the stones here in the mines then.
Yes, because we still haven't found... Well, she said that she never found the scepter. That doesn't mean that she wasn't looking for something else. Because she may
Gotcha.
have already had it, therefore it's not something she would have looked for.
Gotcha.
Because it's the Nekaka scepter that was supposed to be down here, potentially.
Okay.
That was the only solid lead.
Frida, I have
Everything.
updated your gear list with
Yes.
the actual artifact.
Thank you. And I will kind of quietly whisper to the artifact, listen, you gotta let me lead, okay? I've got a bum foot, you gotta let me lead.
It doesn't seem to be answering to that
That's fine.
right now.
It'll talk to me eventually, it just needs to warm up to me.
Generally speaking, the easiest way to commune will be when you sleep.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Well, at least you said sleep and not like when you pierce the heart of your enemy and bathe in its blood.
That's not really
These are elven soul gems, not...
Wolfkin.
Fair enough. I wasn't going to say it, but you did.
So I was just about to say, that's not off the table for a Wolfkin. Oh, lovely. Alright, let's go find the demon girl. She might have the other scepter. Or be the other scepter. I don't know. I wouldn't put anything past this damn mine.
I do want to read that though as we close, because eventually Celestial will talk about it. But I do like how it's written.
Okay.
Okay. So
There's
which
still the
one-
door up here, guys.
Yep,
Yep,
demon
that's
girl was
where
in
we
the
have
other
to
door.
Limp, limp, limp. I switch back to my staff.
Someone want to listen? Because
Yeah, I can listen. I can listen so hard. So hard.
What the fuck? That's just easier.
Oh, I'm not pushing that. Sorry, I don't hear anything. I might still have gore in my ears.
Yeah,
sounds good.
Goblin will
Brainer
be
opens the door.
hobbling towards you. He's very hurt, Goblin is.
Yeah, we're all pretty beat.
Banged
Goblin
up,
worse
yeah.
than Bunny.
Well, yeah, you're trying to open the door there, Brennar. It is screamingly rusty. and as such, really doesn't want to cooperate.
You want some help, Burner?
No, I think I got this.
Alright, you don't want her to help you with that jar of pickles?
Okay, maybe come over here there, furry one.
You know what works really well on rusted joints, but only in the short term? Blood.
I look over at Celestial, look back at my backpack, look back at Celestial.
He's literally giving you a hard stare as he says it. Like, straight face. You know what works for that? Blood.
So, strength roll?
Yeah, this is less a gate than like a portcullis or something, judging, but it's been lower down.
Oh,
So,
it's a
like,
lift.
might with a shoulder?
Perhaps.
Just
And-
wedge Brainar under it and use him to force the lever up.
I was going to offer to assist, but yeah.
I will push that.
You should.
Oh,
You hurt yourself.
Ow!
Ah,
Oh.
your
Your shoulder explodes!
You
God
just
damn!
dislocated your shoulder. Something
So
horrible.
Frida
Lift with the
screams in
legs.
pain.
But gains
lift
3
up the legs,
willpower.
not the back.
Oh, for the love of...
Yeah, you need to rest.
Ah! God damn it!
Well, damn it. That's... Oh. Oh. If we don't have another opportunity to rest, I have to heal that before we advance.
Please.
Damn it.
Damn.
That's literally all of that willpower I just got back.
However, I just got a shit ton.
Yeah, that didn't work.
Yeah, lucky you.
Hmm.
Alright,
Milway's
I guess
looking
I'm gonna healing hands.
Milway's looking at these attempts, and she says, "If we can't get through that way, there might be some of those tunnels." And she's looking down to the actual hole that was produced by this abyssal
Now you
worm.
fucking tell me.
Oh, actually, because I have clay, I only need to venture 1 willpower plus my elfin nature.
There you go.
Ooh, and
Oh,
as you're doing that, apparently the spirits are with you. The ether is with you, and supercharges your spell, so she heals more than that.
It's because I'm holding the elven sword.
Maybe.
yeah, so you heal 4.
Cool.
Not that you needed 4.
I'll take it.
Hey, Mikhail.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Chris.
I was just going to say, while Celestial's healing Freya, I'm going to take a look down that hole and see if it looks actually navigable or not.
You
Like,
know,
how
it
far
actually
down
does.
does it go? Okay.
This creature was, I mean, as long as you manage to get the rest of the worm body out of the way,
I'm sure the doors would be more than happy.
Well, now that I'm healed, I can help with that.
yeah.
Okay.
So, silly question. With the crafting that Brainar knows, would he be able to find the weakest point? And could Brainar use his crafting instead of light to break through the rust?
That's a fair point. I would give you that. Yes. Do you have any tools with you?
Gear.
Like a hammer or something?
Nope. But does somebody have an axe or something blunt?
Here,
I'm
Dude.
not
Frida does
using
have
your
2
long
swords
sword.
at this point.
it's not my sword, it's my axe.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Well, speaking of which, by the way, Freya, are you over encumbered now? You do have 2 swords now.
I just gave him my hand axe. Does that help?
You did. No,
Yeah,
you're not over encumbered. You're 9.5 out of 10, so you're fine, even with...
2 swords, a hand axe, and a long
Yeah.
spear, and a shield.
She's strong, this one.
It's tough.
Okay, I'll let you roll a crafting.
Okay.
And
I
that-
just rolled it and I'm pushing it.
Okay. It's
This
not,
ain't budging.
It's not budging at all.
And somehow you did not explode.
Mm.
That's what I was expecting, honestly.
just me standing here going, God damn it, I have to heal someone else. Although to be fair, I probably should heal one of your
That's-
stabs. So,
What happens when you're one of the healers?
yeah.
You're a druid, dude.
I know. I need more willpower.
Yeah, so that gate is not budging.
Down the worm carcass.
Yeah, it's either down the worm carcass or through the demonic dwarf children, or yeah, that's the two ways, or back to where all the bad things came from.
So I guess
it
we'll
does look
move the
like
worm.
it's something we can
Maneuver?
navigate down. Yeah.
Alright, well I will, if people want to help me, I will grab the worm carcass and start to pull
Yep.
it out of the hole.
Yeah, you can do it. It's big and bulky. It's got to be almost 15 meters of it all together. But sooner or later, the whole mass is lying there, and there's a hole straight down into the ground, and it does
So-
look quite navigable. It's
Before
gonna
we
be
keep
tight
going,
squeeze for Frida, but you can do it.
because there's more of this worm, I slice it all the way down just to make sure there's no more treasure in it.
You will find a dead dwarf in there. the one that she just swallowed before.
Yeah.
He's lying there.
I mean, I
Very
don't
blue
think
in
it
the
could be
face.
that easy, but just in case, the scepter's in the worm as well.
No, the scepter is not in the worm.
Okay. Just in case.
Why are you doing the small tent?
I'm trying to find a way to like unequip things I'm not actually carrying.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
because like we have horses we could have left stuff with, but apparently it didn't have that option, and so I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah, I get it. So, yeah, you're going down to the hole. Down through the hole, then. Milva
I
is
will let
offering
everybody
to go
else
first.
go first.
Milva is offering to go first. We're dwarves. We're used to these kinds of circumstances. We can go first. If someone after me comes with a torch. Speaking of which, have you rolled torches for a while?
Brainer.
Hmm.
You must
Are
accidentally
you
dip them
out
in
of torches
the
now?
blood.
No, I'm at 6. I was at 8.
Okay.
And yeah, I must have got blood on the torch. So
Yes, you must have.
you know.
All right, so down you go. Milva first, and then who? Brennar? Soren?
Sure.
Brennar.
Rita will go last because I tend to break things when I go through.
And one by one, you start climbing down into that hole, and you will have to snake your way through this space.
Yes. Man, if I would have had a teacher instead of self-teaching myself healing, I could have just wormed my way through here.
What did it say?
I'm gonna tell Mom!
Oh, honey.
That implies that we didn't kill the mom.
It said it was its mom.
Wait till we
Maybe-
get up there. I don't want to
They
be
have multiple
squished.
moms.
Yeah, so down you go. Now I have to switch scenery because you are in a new place. Let's see now.
I whisper back to Celestial. See, I told you it would come in handy. I got a great one-liner for her.
Oh,
Oh, it's bad.
don't.
So who was first? There was Milva was first. And then it was Brennar, right?
Rainer. Yep.
Okay. And she will keep moving ahead. And you will be... And who is after Brennar again?
I'll go after Brainer.
Alright. Because I wasn't sure which way you'd get into this place. And who's after Soren?
Ridiculous.
Who's after Soren?
Olm and Goblin.
Oh. Ulm, there we go.
Celestial. Big can go before Celestial.
Oh, yep.
Unless Big really wants to be in front of Frida at the very back.
Goblin.
Yeah, I'm not taking that.
After Goblin was who? Was...
Big, then Celestial, then Frida.
Okay.
You know if you equip the horse, it actually applies weight to you?
That's fascinating.
Yeah.
And then... it was... Brenner, no, there was Celestial, and then...
Frida.
Frida, yeah. Okay. I'm doing it the slow way, apparently. There we go. Everybody can see things? Yeah, so she keeps crawling on there through these tunnels, and as far as you can tell, there's some glowing fungi on the walls ahead. And here and there, as you get these things on the ground here, that look green in this blue light, they feel a bit fleshy and warm to the touch. It's quite warmer here than it was before.
Ew.
Yep.
And you're crawling on all fours. In Frida's case, you're basically just kind of crawling flat on your stomach, and it's really hard to get anywhere because your equipment keeps banging up against the walls, and maybe, you know, the hilt of one of your swords get caught on a crack somewhere, and you have to wriggle a bit to get it off. It's absolutely impossible to move for you down here.
Frida's breathing really hard and she's really uncomfortable right now. She seems kind of almost frightened.
That's
Yeah,
perhaps not entirely strange.
Just grab my ankle as we get to the crawling spot. It's okay. We're here. We're all here together. It will
Milroy
pass soon.
keeps moving forwards.
If we find a space that's wide enough, or if I could have done it before getting into the tunnel, I'll put the bow away,
Yeah.
and I'll try to have my spear, because I figured that way if there's something in this narrow tunnel, at least the spear is a pokey weapon.
Yeah.
Glad I said I had already switched back to my staff. Although I may have to ditch one of my bows.
Mm.
Brenner could totally use one.
Literally the only reason I'm not actually encumbered is because my gold is on my spyglass is on the horse.
I'm less encumbered now that I gave Goblin my axe, so...
Let's see now. As you keep moving there, crawling,
This is gross. Like, what the hell?
Oh, great!
Milwa is caught in these tendrils of flesh. Ah! She screams in pain. Let's see if her armor can actually absorb that.
It's a tentacruel.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yay. Guess who's next?
It cannot. Ah, and you hear her, she cracks.
Wow.
Yep, those fleshy tendrils just squeeze the life out of her.
Wow.
And
Braynar, what you doing up there?
exactly. Now you just hear the shriek and she's dead. You have to push her ahead of you.
Yeah, I'm gonna push her and keep going forward because I can't go back.
Yep.
Yeah.
Do
we'll
please...
pass down the line kind of telephone-wise, though. Like, watch out for the fleshy tendrils. They just kill Milva.
Do please roll a might roll, Brenner.
Oh.
Oh,
Hey!
Good for you.
This is fine.
You were
This is
pushing her out of the way.
I normally have 4 strength, guys.
Yeah, I know, but you've been low strength for a while.
Ullman and
Yeah.
Goblin are now in quite some distress. That there's so few dwarves left.
But we
Well,
saved 3 of them.
Yes, well, if they made it out, you don't know.
We
There's
saved
still
3 of them.
insectoids and saurians.
We
up there.
saved 3 of them.
Of course you did.
I will do my best to follow Braynar.
Yeah, it seems like the fleshy things have been, satisfied by whatever happens. And as you pull and push on Milwa's dead body, you can suddenly feel how it's yanked out of your grip and just dragged further down into the hallways ahead of you.
Oh, god damn.
Oh. No.
Whenever you're ready, Big.
I am not gonna pass that information along. I'll let them know that the tendrils are dangerous and they killed Milva. That's as much as I'm saying about this shit.
Come on, Frida.
Guys, there's an opening.
Come on, Frida.
There's an opening up here. Come on.
Yeah, it's getting a bit wider up there, Brennan.
Sorry, Frida was having a bit of a panic
Now
attack.
crawl on all fours or
That's-
something.
That's why I told you to grab my ankle so I can, urge you along gently. Plus, it's reassuring. Because you know
Wait,
I'm
Soren.
alive.
I'm guessing a large wolfkin in such a small confined space with fleshy attacking tentacles. Frida's not. Yeah.
Attacking tentacles is like a Tuesday for you, though.
Right, but I'm in a position where I can't fight back.
This is true. You can't at the moment.
Frida's large and usually pretty powerful. She doesn't like to feel helpless.
It's much
Hey, guys,
warmer
I s-
here than any other parts of the
I guess
mines.
we're gonna
I
stay
think
in
I see
here forever.
stairs.
Babe, can you move up some so the rest of us can?
Yeah, I think
Existential crisis time, okay? Calm down.
Don't make me pat your butt.
It's these
Listen,
stairs,
man, one
guys.
panic attack at a time.
You don't know
My
exactly
turn.
how long you've been down in these tunnels. It might be
Some weird voice keeps saying
an
we see
hour or
stairs.
so.
Yeah. I'm gonna
I will
wait,
pat your butt comfortably,
And-
comfortingly.
as everybody comes to this intersection, I'm gonna motion them the direction that Braynar went up towards the stairs that he saw.
Right.
Good job.
Ulm will go ahead and Goblin will as well, limping as he is.
Sweet
I
release.
see part of a token. I think I know which way he went.
And there, Brennar, indeed, the tunnel has widened and you can stand up and there is room to maneuver.
Moon
No
mover.
trace of Milwa, though.
Good news and bad news. Good news is it opens up. Bad news is,
No,
well, I don't know where our friend went.
There's side tunnels that could have faltered in.
Yeah,
Don't go down the side tunnels. We
they will
don't know
take
what's down
position
there.
so that the rest of you can get out.
Yep, up that way towards the stairs.
Hey, it's an open space. Of course, I'm still like in between Big and Frida, but I'm moving my token.
Goblin is holding I think it's Soren's axe, right?
Yep. Okay, guys.
Where did Braynar go?
I'm still here. I pop around the corner.
Okay, let's take a quick stock of what we have. Like, does anybody need a weapon?
No, Ulm still has his
I have
crossbow.
lots.
As long as I can use the hand axe, I suppose I'm okay, says Goblin.
Okay,
We
I have an extra longsword.
I've got.
The jewel encrusted one?
No, that's not
No.
the extra one.
I've still got a couple of arrows left.
I could use some thrusting.
I would.
You can have
I thought
this
you got
one.
enough while we were in the tunnel.
The flight of stairs is going downwards, by the way.
I would severely hope that Malagarn is not an extra weapon.
No, it's definitely not. I like that one.
Right.
So does Viridia.
Which,
I don't recall which way is out, says Goblin.
Oh, great.
Milwa had the map, I think. When she was consulting the map, but she gave it to you, didn't you?
Brainer had a map. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think I still might have it here someplace.
Somehow I don't see going deeper into the mines is going to get us out of here.
But
Yeah.
we don't know where these tunnels connect to. It might actually be the only way back to the exit.
Now,
Oh,
hold on for a moment. Where did we come out at?
By the blue lichen / install gate,
Yeah, no, that's...
where the ghost note is.
Yeah, you know what? Let's... Here, I'm close enough, Rainer says, and he goes to the nearest corner to get a better view. Hey, there's also another path down this way.
Yeah, that path looks like one of those things that are created by the worms. You're starting to recognize the pattern now. They're very roundish, like 1 meter diameter holes straight into the cliffside.
I vote not shimmying down that.
And there again, all these little greenish tendrils that look green in the blue light, they're still fleshy tendrils.
Yeah, do any of you smart folks know what those are?
Doom.
Good answer.
Slow clap. Slow
This
clap.
isn't fun anymore.
Well, that's not ominous or anything.
Why do we let you roll with that diminished wit?
Somebody asked the question, and Rainer was like, I got this! It's fleshy tendrils!
Slush is like, oh my...
All right.
That answer is so stupid I can't even think now.
Well, let's at least check out to see if we can find a way up from this level before we go the obvious down route.
Come on, Frida.
Frida, you heard that coming from downstairs.
Yeah.
Pretty distinctly.
We should go away from that?
What
No.
was that noise?
The laughter.
Oh.
Let's finish what we started, if that's the case.
We are in no
Go
shape
get
to
her?
go down towards where the evil, ghostly, demonic, possessed child dwarf thing is.
I don't think that was the dwarf.
It's not a dwarf.
I'm just throwing in... I'm using as many adjectives as I can use to describe the encounters that we've had so far.
The
Apparently
demon
I'm
girl's
targeting
still
pig.
mad at me. Because I ruined the game.
Apparently we
did
get
ruin
too
the
close
game.
in that worm tunnel. I am now targeting big.
So far-
what?
This way seems clear.
It is hot and muggy down here. Unlike the cold rest of the mines.
That's not giving me the warm and fuzzies.
Does it seem to be warmer on this side or warmer than near the stairs?
Evenly so, I would say.
When was the last time we were near something warm? That was... What was the demon thing, wasn't it?
I think it was when we were outside of this mine, and I think we should go towards that.
Alright,
We'll
well,
go towards that once we're done.
Soren, make a judgment.
All right, guys.
The
follow
best
me.
tracking skills.
Okay, that looks like it leads back to the stairs. That looks like it leads off the map.
It does.
Dun, dun, dun.
Well, that's probably where we want to go then.
I mean, the stairs probably lead off the map too. But is there other tunnel?
That
lead
is
off?
also a mass of tendrils.
Okay, let's not. That's. I'll poke them with my spear.
Very well.
Poke.
Ah, 3 tentacles. No, wait, that's about the number of you. Yeah, 3 tentacles. Swoop up from there's tendrils all around you, and try to squeeze the life out of one adventurer each.
Ooh.
Since
Thanks, Soren.
you're close, that would be Brennar, Soren, and Frida, I guess. That
I
would
slice
be
that fucker off.
7 base dice worth. So Brennar and
Can we try to move out of the way or anything?
yes, you can do a move.
I would instead like to spend a willpower. I will use my human talent to replace my suffering move skill with my not suffering survival skill.
You can do that. And
Can
finally,
I
Frida.
slice it with my...
You can
sword?
do that, yeah. You can slice it with your sword. So, Soren, you dodge out of the way. you
Malagran's
take that
having none of
sword
that.
and just... It's done. And
Frida's still a little panicky from the tunnel.
how about Brennar? I think
Brainer has no move
Yeah.
skill itself,
No
so
armor.
he's just going to take the one.
Actually,
Oh, he's got armor.
I can tell you that that sword is just dancing around the tentacles and chopping them off. So you're fine. She has so many successes that she can share.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. There's an entire mass of those fleshy tentacles. Do we want to risk going through that?
Probably not.
Well, we haven't explored all of our options yet.
I can fucking hack and slash them because I will happily do that.
Yeah. Let's go this way and maybe avoid some of the tentacles.
You sure? Because I can play Weed Whacker.
I'm sure you can.
Yeah. Here's the thing with the sword. I'm sure whoever had the sword before you thought they were pretty badass, but where did you find that sword?
I mean, you,
I
There's still the
understand
other
it was
tunnel
the-
pass.
The gut
Sorry, no.
of something.
she did kind of
Right.
clear out a bunch of the tentacles there, but sorry, I grabbed the wrong. Goblin and Ulm are coming with you. Hobbling as best as Goblin can. He mutters something about being a crafter, not a fighter.
Well, then it's a good thing we have Frida to watch over you.
Indeed.
It's what I do.
Oh, Brainer's also a crafter. You two have that in common.
Oh, it looks like we got a fairly wide open area here, guys.
With more tentacles. And tendrils.
Is there anything else?
Oh, okay. That's the
So we-
portcullis at the end of the tunnel.
We need to rename this mine Tentacle Mine.
Actually, yes, Celestial, I think you just hit the nail on the metaphorical head. We do need to go up those. We do need to go through those stairs, don't we?
Yeah, because that's the portcullis ahead of us.
Yeah.
It is. You're now on the backside of that. But that should tell you something about the map, though.
Yeah, that means the stairs lead to one of the new depositories where the woman
So-
and Chill were hidden.
Here would be
Yep.
the gate, possibly.
Yeah.
You saw the blue Lichen?
Yeah,
They would be
and
the gate.
the blocked off tunnel leads to the emergency exit.
Yep.
If
So
you,
we can
you
either-
slash through a bunch of tentacles there. Goblin and Ulm is definitely willing to try to slash through more.
Or we can go find the woman and child.
That's also...
I think when we find the woman and child, we'll find the other stone.
And possibly death itself. You know, why not?
Well, that's the curse of being an adventurer now, isn't it?
All right.
You've made me angry.
Yes, I
Speaking
know
of
we did here.
curses.
Okay. If you guys hear my death screams from this tunnel,
It just loops around itself, Soren. Don't waste your time.
it doesn't actually. It blocks off.
Wilhelm stream.
And you know, if the situation that we're in wasn't as dire, I would probably do those screams as I went down the tunnel. But
It might be mistaken for actually happening.
yeah, now is not the time for that sort of tomfoolery.
Or the fool Tomery.
Alright. Let's do this.
So yeah, that massive tentacles probably leads to the emergency shaft up.
Almost guaranteed once we place the portcullis on.
Yeah.
So you're going down the stairs?
Looks like.
Okay.
YOLO. You only brain her once.
Solo.
You obviously love owls. She'd never kill us.
Of course not.
No.
I fully
We're
expect
totally-
death here.
We're totally not going to a map that's called the Heart of Darkness.
Nah, no.
Also
no.
can't see anything.
We don't have tokens on this map yet. We're in deepest, darkest Peru.
Meh.
Okay, Frida's fine with dying here.
Wait, I'm gonna let the rest of the people come as well. There we go. Is everyone
After
there now?
these messages.
1, 2, 3, 4. Who am I missing? Celestial. There you are.
I'm not people. I'm the people.
There you go.
Yay.
It is getting muggier down here.
Oh, of course it is. We're getting closer to the demon.
Voice
I wonder if we should tell it about its mother.
Well, we might. That might be beneficial in the fight, but don't tell it before we have to fight.
I'm going to tell Mom.
See, I'm pretty sure it'll be beneficial in the fight, but we can try and possibly avoid a fight.
There's more fleshy tendrils here on the walls. Oh, sorry.
God damn it, Jonah.
Oh, sorry. There we go. So the audience can see something too.
I will just kind of slash at them as I go.
Yeah, they sort of shudder
They
and
slash back.
Yeah, I mean they might.
Okay. Any of you magic sorts get a sense which way we should go? Down looks like there's an actual, like to the south, it looks like there's an actual room or chamber.
It's
There's a
either...
larger- There's a larger chamber going the other way.
Yeah, but the arrows actually... I bring out the map. It looks like the arrows actually point to here.
Yeah.
For the one in the south.
So if the laughter was coming from down here, it will be in most likely in that one.
Tentacles are coming again. This time against Ulm and Goblin.
Not Ulm Goblin. Why
They're
did they stay
standing
back there?
among the tentacles.
No.
Not my axe. I mean, oh no, Goblin.
Exactly.
And my bow.
And my staff.
Exactly. Goblin does here have some chainmail that might be able to help him a bit. It did not.
Sorry,
This
I
is
hit a
bad.
button.
Goblin is stuck in the tentacles, and you can hear him go, "Ah!"
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
as he's
I'm
Yeah, I'm
telling
not
Ty.
fast enough to get there.
she's squeezing the life out of him. And Ulm, who's been your companion for such a long time.
No, no. You can survive this. You're not a token. You're not just a token.
This is just the DM killing off the rest of the NPCs before we get to the boss fight.
Why not? I figure.
That's okay, Mikhail. It's okay.
We needed the extra health levels, Mikhail. They were going to die in the fight. Now instead of nobly remembering their sacrifice...
But his chainmail saves him, you see.
Yay!
Oh, good.
Yes.
Ulm,
Goblin
you're
is
not
still
just
alive.
a token.
Ulm is still alive, but Goblin is not so much. He's crushed into a pulp, and then Ulm will speed away from there and just see the blue face that was Goblin's as he has been basically killed and strangled.
Last goblin. Well, we saved 3 of them.
Yes.
We saved...
If they got out.
We saved 3 of them.
Well, we have to... How do you destroy this thing? Says Ulm.
It didn't like my sword.
Then use it
Or more
again!
Or more likely your sword.
Avenge my kin!
Ah! I slashed some more weeds.
Indeed.
Some more weed whacking.
Yeah, given the size of this mine and the number of these tentacle things that we found, I don't think that's the most prudent course of action. I mean, I'm sure it's cathartic, but
You know what I'm not seeing in this room?
The demon child?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
North it is.
Any demon child there. Just a bunch of fleshy tendrils.
Strangle vines.
You're positively running now, aren't you?
Yeah.
pretty much.
We go now.
I will give this room kind of a once over just in case, like if the girl, like maybe if her body is here someplace amongst these ruins, that could cause the ghost. So I'm going to actually take a little bit of time to look over the room.
It's empty as far as you can see, except for fleshy tendrils and phosphorescent algae.
Oh wow, that next room looks like a mess.
Yeah, speaking of, there we go, Frida, before you run any further, you are the one who sees this first. On top of this big fleshy heap, right where my marker is there, is in fact a little girl standing. And she turns towards you and she looks at you and she says,
You've made me angry.
and this is where we start the initiative, folks.
You're all
Bye,
gonna
Frida.
die down here.
You're 2 zones away from us now,
Exactly.
at least.
This is so bad.
And I only have Ulm there. Yeah, can you do your own, or should I do your combat tracker thing?
Incidentally,
easy.
if you check the if you uncheck the draw with replacement, nobody will get duplicates.
Uncheck the what?
Draw with replacement on the
okay.
initiative deck.
Ah, and I need to, in fact, add her, of course, to the scene. So I'll put her there as a token. Did I manage to? Yes, okay. And then we go to this. It's a bit finicky with these,
My garbage 9.
it's the tables, right? Yes, there we go.
There is actually a way. I'll send you the code later because I'll have to dig it up. But you can actually do a macro that you can put on your hotbar that will roll on a table for you.
Ah, nice. And Ulm.
Yeah, and then we can just add it to all of ours.
Ah,
Yeah.
Shared macro.
I have to grab the code out of my Fallout game.
Ulm is a 4. How about Big? Should I roll for you, Big?
I'm still not sure where the roll is for that. so-
It's under the little list token beside the book
I've done
for
it
Dex initiative
for
deck.
expediency purposes.
Oh,
How about Brennar?
next time.
Do I need to
Well,
roll for you,
next
Brennar?
time we might actually have the macro
Oh,
on
yeah,
our
yeah.
quick bar.
Okay, good.
So you just dawned on me because Mikhail's Foundry is running on my browser. I can actually open my Foundry, so I'm going to see if I can grab that macro because I got to change a couple of things in it, and then it should work.
All right, so we start with Marga herself, apparently.
Well, that's it. We're done.
I'm dead.
We'll see.
I've never
soon
been
enough.
happier to be around a corner.
Yeah. So she will, in fact.
Oh yeah, I don't get to talk yet.
No, you don't.
You just get to take it.
Yep.
You will hear this little girl in the middle of that mass just start shrieking, like a shriek that is amplified, bouncing off all the walls.
I was hoping for Immigrant Song to start.
Nope. But only Frida is close enough to actually be attacked by this. A fear
Yep.
attack.
What do I roll?
points. You take 2 points of
Roll?
damage to your empathy. No, wits, isn't it? It's wits.
Oh. The monster attack I can handle.
Yes, exactly.
That fucks Frida.
Really?
I only have 2 points of wits.
You do? Okay, you are scared. That's what happens. You're moving up towards this little girl. She screams at you and you can't move. You have to decide. You're going
So y'all
to
just hear
go
Frida go, "Ah, shit!"
catatonic or run away.
Oh, can I enact my pride?
No. It wouldn't. That's when you're doing a skill check,
Oh.
and right now you're just taking damage to your wits. So you go catatonic basically. You're gonna
Yeah,
need someone
Frida just
to heal
stands
you
there
and
in
get you
fear.
back on your feet. Yeah, you just kind of.
Yeah, Frida just goes, "Fuck!"
Yep.
And just,
Because what you see is this little girl, and her legs are just a part of this huge demonic mass of flesh.
it kicks Frida right in the maternal instincts.
Yeah.
Probably what it is.
So Ulm, he's going to do 2 moves and get as close as he can, basically, which is there-ish, I guess. Sauron, your turn.
I will move up. How far away is that thing from where I am? Way the hell back here.
I'm gonna call that long distance. Which is still, you can still shoot it, I guess. Would you give you negative for darkness? Because it's really hard to see down. No, this fluorescent enough. I'll give you that.
All right, so I can shoot a bow or crossbow at short and long range without any penalty.
You can indeed.
So I'm gonna do that.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna be like, no fucking.
There we go. I had to change it to a script.
Oh yeah, I should mention it is a script macro, not a chat macro.
Ah,
Now it is. Now I have initiative deck on my macro bar.
All right, I'm going to. I had to move, so I can't aim.
yep. That's a hit.
But 2, and I'll spend the willpower to ignore armor.
The girl just kind of wobbles. This arrow seems to have really hurt her everywhere. Tendrils of flesh are quivering. She's sensitive there. Brennar.
So yeah, I'm going to move up. So if
Yep.
I spend my double move, how far can I get?
About to halfway between Big and Frida, I'm gonna say.
Right about there.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
To which you see Frida taking a panic attack.
Yeah.
To which I
can't
see
do
Frida
anything.
taking advantage. Yeah.
She's just panicking. So Celestial.
Damn it, Janet. Well, I guess I will ready and shoot.
Indeed. That's a hit. The girl, let's see now, if she has... she quivers again. That girl is sort of still held intact, held upright by the fleshy connection to the rest of the mass, but not down yet.
Can you do
Is-
something about my wits?
Yeah, I was wondering, are you considered broken now with the
Yes, she's considered
Yes.
broken.
Yeah. Okay. So I guess I'd have to move to get into short range.
Yep.
Which you can do, unlike some of us.
Yeah, moving is fun. I'm assuming that's short-ish range.
Yep.
And then I'll use Path of Him rank 1 with 1 willpower that I have because I only have one.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's fine. I only need one.
And
Exactly.
that means that Frida is no longer broken, right?
Yes.
That's right.
Nice. You're singing a lovely song that penetrates through the veil and mist of fear in your
Following
brain.
that
Frida.
scream, Big goes, I come from the lands of the ice and snow where the...
And the best thing is, I would be probably singing the lullaby that the kid was singing because I'm a sadist.
Tentacle attack.
Ah.
Tentacles swoop down from the ceiling against anyone. Let's see now. It's how many are you? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 3 of them come down, and they're going to attack. I'm going to just randomize 3 of you. That is Celestial, Ulm, and Sauron will get attacked
Well, it was nice knowing
by
you guys.
tentacles. So Sauron first.
Sorry, guys. I'm not close enough to
Oh yeah.
assist.
2 points of damage on Sauron.
I actually do have a little bit of armor.
Mm-hmm. An attack also on Ulm. I
Oh.
think Ulm will...
Oh,
He got so
no,
close.
no.
He got so close to the end, didn't he? He does have his chainmail. I'm gonna have to roll someone else for that. But that's okay.
So I took 1.
He soaks 2 points of damage from that. So that's okay. He is not dead yet. And the third one was against Celestial, wasn't it?
No, someone else. You're
Please don't die.
1 point of damage.
Let's say the bright side is it will drop me to 0. If I do not soak.
So the tentacle reaches out. Wait, you're down.
And I do not soak. Yep, so I'm at 0.
Ah, you're broken then.
Yep.
That's not good. That's a critical injury.
Yep.
Again?
Yeah,
I only have 2 strength.
he has almost nothing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you? Should I roll or should you?
Celestial's like neither.
Can I not?
Critical injury. This will be, I think it's blunt force? Yes, it's blunt force.
Yeah.
Do you have access to the table in here?
I'm gonna see if something is
I have-
no, yeah, because it doesn't have the only tables I have are hitting combinations, initiative,
Okay.
deck. Oh, there's core game, critical injuries, blunt wound. Here I die.
Hopefully not.
Broken
You don't.
toes.
Broken what? Toes.
Broken toes.
To
Okay.
be
That's not too bad.
now, here's the question: what are the odds that hit the foot that's not there?
Broken toes. It's not lethal. To run becomes a slow action. Healing time is a D6. So it's just the same all over again. It really doesn't make that much of a damage. The
Like, ah!
difference. Pretty much.
You monster! You targeted my good foot. That was on purpose. I know it.
And you're just falling down flat on your face, screaming in pain. But it won't give you any lasting damage that you don't already have.
You monster!
And that was her attack. So now it is in fact Ulm's turn. He will use his crossbow and shoot. Where is he? There.
Oh, and you drag it into your critical injuries bar. It rolls for you.
Oh, nice.
Unfortunately, because mine's got 5 days. Ah.
Yeah, no. He misses. Soren, your turn.
Okay. I'm going to fast actually get up to Celestial. And then shit. I am
That's an option, but I wouldn't do it.
I'd prefer you don't.
I'm really, really not good at this, but I'm literally out of arrows, so I'm gonna try to
I've got arrows right on me to take.
Yeah, you do.
Okay. Alright. So even though he's broken, is he actually unconscious or can he still speak?
I'll allow him to speak.
Okay. I'll be like, do you want me to barely try to heal you, or do you want me to fire some arrows into this beast?
Kill the bitch.
Okay. So I will grab his arrows. I will grab his arrows and fire.
What
Okay.
kind of monster attacks my foot?
That's a hit.
I'm
You
gonna-
hit
I'm
the
gonna-
girl again.
I'm
She's
gonna
wait,
push
she's
that.
so many arrows in her now, and you can see that there's her face is distorted in pain and rage and anger.
Okay.
Not dead yet, apparently.
Yeah. So I push it so I get 2 damage. I spend the willpower to ignore the armor,
Yep. Oh, it's
and
buried
then-
in her.
and then my bow is busted.
And then your bow is busted. And that leaves us with Brennar.
Yep, so Brainer is going... Oh, I need willpower. Because if I get willpower, I can save Celestial in the most ironic way ever.
Blood bonding literally everybody in the party.
I
Just
literally
saying.
could blood bond to Celestial, saving his strength with my own, because we're both kin. Exactly. Alright, so yeah, I'm assuming the tentacles are all vaguely connected at this point to her?
Yeah.
Okay, cool,
They're sort of wrapping around on the ceiling and on the walls and on the ground.
Alright, yeah, I'm totally going to take my dagger and attack the nearest tentacle with it from where I'm at.
Ugh. Go ahead.
And I'm going to push that, because I want willpower. And I don't get anything, so this is awesome.
Frida, you are back up again because, of course, you heard Big's song. You can see in front of you the girl on top of that mound of flesh. She's kind of just lolling back and forth now.
Frida's pissed. Like mom pissed. Frida moves in. I
Yep.
can't move in and slash at the same time, or am I close enough to be able to do that?
You can move up there, but you can't slash this turn because, of course, you're hobbling. So it'd have to be next turn.
So I will actually move up, and I am going to roar at her and try to intimidate her back, because I've got nothing else to do. And I'm mad. So Frida uses the mom voice and goes, "Naughty girl!"
That's awesome. Ooh. 2 points of
And
damage
it works!
to her empathy.
Oh, I was gonna say, did you just spank her?
She's
I
like,
mom voiced her!
It's essentially the same thing.
yeah, she actually does look shocked.
Michaela's heard my mom voice. I've made grown men cry.
I've taken wits damage from your mom voice before, so yeah.
The entire mass of tentacles try to, or sort of moving away from you at this point, and she looks positively scared and also hurt, and she says, "Help me!" And there's blood coming out of her torso from all the arrows. And
That's what I...
it's Celestial's turn. No,
I'll
it's
just
not
lay her
Celestial,
broken.
'cause he's broken. It's Big's turn.
Yeah. So I'm not able to actually do any mundane healing.
You
In
can,
combat,
in
am
fact,
With it?
treat Celestial because he is. You can. I think you can unbroken him, can't you?
I think so, but that's what I was asking. I'm not
Yeah,
sure
I'm
if I
gonna-
can do it
Yeah,
in,
with
in
the
combat or
empathy
just
heal
speed
check.
things up.
Broken. So. Yes,
With
if you roll
healing
for
the skill.
healing on Celestial, you can in
Okay.
fact get him off of broken.
Cool. I will try that. poorly.
But it works, because you give him 2 points back in his
2
strength.
successes poorly.
I'll
Yeah,
move
that's
your
the-
token back there as well.
The thing about healing
Oh.
is that healing can only be done if the person is broken.
Right, yeah.
And he's broken, so you can do it. So you have now bandaged his foot, basically.
Cool.
That gives us on top of the round. Marga is not doing anything right now because she got super scared by mom voice that is roaring at her. So we're back to Ulm. He is reloading his crossbow. Sauron,
Yeah, already. How many arrows did Celestial have?
D10 still.
D10. All right, so I can get a D6 if I drop yours to a D8.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
then you have D6. I'm going to say that takes your turn.
Well, I got those last round. I grabbed them and then fired them.
Okay, fair enough.
So I've got a D6 arrows. So now I can aim and fire.
Yes.
Okay. No, I can't. My bow is broken.
Oh, right. This is true.
Yeah, never mind.
Celestial's Bowl.
Yeah,
Okay,
Yeah.
so fast action to ready Celestial's bow.
exactly.
What type of bow is it?
I have a longbow that has 1 point of damage and a short bow that's fresh.
So it's a +1 either way.
Actually, short bow's 2.
Short bow is 2.
It's just the shorter range.
Okay, yeah,
Right
range
away.
doesn't matter to me.
Hmm.
So perfect. It's going to say longbow, but it's the stats for the short bow.
Yeah. Well, that's a hit. Your best roll
Perfect.
so far this evening.
And you know what? I'm going to push that too.
Oh. You break the bow.
Fucking piece of crap bow.
The string just go flang.
You're such an ass.
But I will spend the willpower to ignore any armor.
And the arrow just hits that little girl right sort of where her throat meets her neck. She's like a 10-year-old girl, what it looks like.
Yeah, Soren has no empathy, so
Brennar.
Rainer's going into the fray.
Yeah,
So, move,
yeah.
and
You have to get up like here-ish to actually hit the girl and not just a bunch
Yep.
of tentacles.
yep, no, just trying to see if I have any type of... You know what? Yeah, totally Brainer with his 2 empathy would do insult to injury. I'm assuming I can take the water skin of her mom and basically be like, this is what we did. This is what we did to your mother. We'll do the same to you, and empty it out.
Okay. If you,
That's how you make a little girl cry.
yeah, that's how you make a little girl cry. Mom! She is crying now. Frida.
Oh, Frida's done playing with this kid. I am slash. I'm close enough to hit the mass hand, right?
You are.
Okay.
And to do this, this will in fact count as a coup de grace.
And I will ignore armor.
Yes, indeed. But you also will lose 1 point of empathy.
That's fine.
Because, of course, you're killing someone who is
Crying.
crying. Yes, exactly. You have to fail your empathy roll, and you have to spend a willpower point.
Can I take the fail? I have the willpower.
Now you roll the empathy because you're looking
Did
at
you-
this little girl who is
To make sure your
begging
heart doesn't
for-
stop you.
Yeah, exactly.
Did-
Your
did
maternal
Frida take-
instincts might stop you.
did Frida take cold-blooded?
Not yet.
Not
Nope.
yet.
Okay.
She should.
You
But
can
she
push that
failed her
roll.
empathy.
I'm gonna push that roll.
No,
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 don't
push
never mind.
it. You
I
failed
forgot
it.
you had no successes.
That was the point. If you push
Yeah.
it, you might succeed. So you take a point of damage to your empathy and a point of willpower, and you just... with that shining green sword.
Yeah, I take the pretty sword and I literally slash her head off.
You do indeed. It just bounces off. Thick black ichor streams out of that body, and the entire demonic mass just collapses and convulses, and then...
As Frida's slicing through the child,
moving.
she goes, "I'm done playing your fucking games!"
And so...
In that same very angry mom voice.
So ends Marga, the demonic mass.
Yo.
Brainer's looking for that head.
Brainerd's always looking for head.
I will.
I'm looking for the fucking scepter.
Yes.
I'll go. Oh, here. This is yours, and I'll give you like the 2 pieces of the broken bow back.
It's eh.
It served the purpose.
Yes, but
Good thing you guys know a guy.
yeah.
So yeah, Frida will help Celestial, and I'll like claw through the gooey mass to see if the scepter's in there.
There is no scepter in there. Nothing. It's just flesh and blood. And
Where is it
cartilage.
Where is it?
Maybe
Could it be
your
with the
mom has
dwarven child?
Sense magic wouldn't show me anything, would it?
It could, yeah.
Because I can safe cast it, so I can cast it for free.
Nice. I'm just gonna double check that it can, but I think it can. Sounds magic. Someone uses magic, or if an item you hold is charged with magical power. So you have to hold the item.
Damn it.
Which means that you could do it on the sword. No,
Yeah.
I think
But I
you
already
can
know.
kind of figure
I've
out.
identified the sword without
Yes.
magic.
Yes.
I rolled my identify check, which doesn't require sense magic in good editions of D&D.
There's
Okay.
more room down here.
Yeah. Is she destroyed truly? Says Ulm.
Yeah, I killed the bitch.
The bane of so many dwarves.
Frida's just done.
Maybe
Frida's
we
so
can now,
fucking
in
done.
fact, reconquer this cave. These mines.
Well, there's still the other demon.
The glowy one.
Yes, and also...
There's a what?
Yeah, glowy. It looks like a
it's
dwarven
sealed.
child.
And no, it manifested the image of a dwarven child. It's a different form. It's sealed there though. Although this could have weakened the seals too.
I don't know. This cave is exhausting.
So I think we should probably go back to where you decided to slice the other area previously, because I think that goes to the secondary shaft. And since the tentacles look... Do they look dead now?
Yeah, they're quite limp. They're not reacting to anything you do.
Should be able to pass without much effort.
Yeah. See if we can't make our way up to the surface.
Well, it'd be nice to see daylight again.
Indeed, says Ulm. So you're gonna try to get back through the place where you were attacked by the tentacles the last time?
Yeah, where the thick, massive tentacles was.
Yeah.
Link to the emergency shaft.
Let's see now. Okay. Activate that one.
I don't know, token.
Oh no!
You're all
Blind again!
No, wait. Yeah, ish. Basically, you're doubling back to this place.
Could it be possible that they were mistaken and it wasn't the scepter here, it was the sword to begin with all along?
Well, Soria's information was that it was possible that they had the scepter. It wasn't guaranteed one way or another because of the last time the scepter was seen. Uh,
I think
let's
they
see.
Well,
have a forwarding
The
address.
Nakata Scepter is said to hold the ruby-souled gem of Algared, the first king of Alderaan. After Algared's death, his son had his gem set into the scepter with 3 pendants from the golden alder trees of the royal palace. Its last holder was the descendant of Algarod, who was slain in a battle against Sigifur. It's possible that when Sigifur's wife and child abandoned his wretched ways, they took the scepter to the mines. We haven't fully explored the mines either, though. But
That should be easier with the demon child, shouldn't it?
yeah,
Theoretically.
but the problem is Marga might have had valuable information to her sister journal.
Indeed.
And that's why I took her head.
Talk things out.
You're all a
Well,
bit spread
I
out here.
tried to
so
talk things out,
figuring
and she demonic shrieked me, so we killed her.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
almost stay
assume that
with
we're like,
you.
I assume that we're like walking and talking.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, this is a walk and talk. And everywhere here, it's fairly warm and muggy, but it's also filled with those tendrils and the fluorescent algae. And
mushrooms,
Celestial is the one to find the mechanism. It's, in fact, an basket for an elevator.
Oh, hey, it's down here.
Oh, thank God.
Yep. You can, in fact, get yourselves out that way. Ulm will be able to identify how to use it immediately. And so I guess you're gonna do just that, it sounds like.
Oh God.
Am I going the right way? Because I
go
can't
north?
find anybody else.
Keep going north.
Yep, you're doing fine. Follow the sound of my voice.
Exactly.
Getting bright again.
Yeah.
I'll start playing a minor song with my flute, I guess, to give you a little...
Is it your
Sound
flute or
direction?
someone else's?
Just follow me, Frida.
Thank you. This map is so difficult to navigate.
Yeah, well, so you all get into the actual lift. It's gonna be able to
The
hold
sad
all
thing
of you.
is
And
if we had
Ulm will
another option,
pull the
I have a
levers
spell for this.
and start dragging the chain. And it's going to take a long, long while for you to get all the way up. You don't really know how long. By this time, you're confused and starting to lose track of time. And I suggest that you roll some torches again. At least once before you start going up, and more as
I
you're going
failed
up.
again. It's been a while.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, all right.
We burned out some torches, guys.
Yeah.
Yep. I got none left.
And then
Me
that
neither.
second check. Hey, look, I succeed on that second one.
Good for you. So it takes a couple of hours in total to get all the way up. And up there is a small stairwell that will carry you, and now it's cold again. It's muggy and
We're
cold.
back on the side of the mountain.
Yeah.
And yes, you do get up a small stairwell, and there is a door in the way, and you open it, and lo and behold, dawn of a new day on the
And then it shows
mountainside.
it shows
Fresh
the horizon. Cheery adventure music kicks in, and title screen.
You are back outside that mine that took so much of you for exploring.
We still haven't found the stupid scepter.
You have not.
No, if we had another concrete lead, I could meditate upon it while focusing on true path, and it would give me the better whichever one was the wiser, aka better option.
Yep. It's true.
All right.
But we need another lead other than stay here or go elsewhere, I think.
Well, I will try to communicate with the sword, I guess. Will I sleep?
Her name is Viridia.
Viridia.
The sword's Malagarn.
Okay, I will try to communicate with Viridia.
Now that we're not in a life or death
I-
rush, I can't tell you about the sword.
Yes.
I guess you're going back to your camp. You'll
Yeah.
be able to
Yes.
find your way
Yeah.
there. So I'll just switch back to the camp here where there's no small demon. But there is Mog, your companion from...
Is there other dwarves?
No. There are no other dwarves.
They went on their way. They just picked up and then left and then went to civilization.
That must be the case.
I wouldn't
yeah.
blame them.
But speaking of which, once we've rested, so probably tomorrow. Actually, Mikhail, would I know offhand as a Pathfinder, are there any like towns or villages nearby where we might be able to resupply in case we want to explore the rest of this?
Yeah, that's the thing. So if we go back to the Forbidden Lands map there,
I say
activate it. There we go.
Say the nearest spot we knew about potentially was the mill.
This area around here, Mog can tell you this, is known for being Orcish territory, but
Yeah.
it's not under Empress Soria and the Urhur clan. What
No,
you
it's her
have
cousins.
to the south is the Aesir clan, led by Eldog the Ravager, and she says Eldog is known for, well, there is a reason he has that name.
He's known for being a ravager.
Does not, well, he can take prisoners if he's in a good mood. Otherwise, not so much, and he will definitely claim anything of value that you might have. As a side point here, are you showing the Maligan sword to Mog at all?
I wouldn't.
I'll take Celestial's point on this.
She will ask, you're coming from an unexpected direction, and she will ask, yeah, how did it go down there? You look worse for wear. You've been gone for a while. I feared the worst.
We got
The
most
scepter
of the
wasn't
demons.
You did?
Yeah.
So you truly are a demon slayer, she says, and looks wide-eyed at you.
Hey, Brynar, you still got the head, right?
I take it out of the backpack with the hair.
I cut that off of it.
A little girl? She says, and looks at you.
It was Marga.
Who's Marga?
Or Marta or whatever. The daughter.
The daughter?
Daughter of
Da-
Ziggiford.
Ziggiford's
The daughter of Sigifer?
You're welcome.
Frida, you can increase your reputation by one. So can everyone, by the way. You can all increase your reputation by one step at the very least.
Ooh, big tree.
I think I'll actually give you one more because you not only went into the Stoneloom Mines and survived them, but yeah,
I killed the wife and child of Ziggler.
yes.
It was a group effort.
It was a group effort. Yeah, you all get 2 points for it. 2 points in reputation for it.
Yeah, we got his wife too.
Because
She was
people
in a
will start
worm.
wagging their tongues sooner or later about that. Yeah, Mog is staring in awe. Well, Eldog, as I said, he will definitely try to take anything valuable from you. And since none of you are orcs, he might cut you down where you stand. To the north is the territory of the Roka clan under General Archa. And, well, he's an old man. He's more reasonable than Eldog, but he's old and he doesn't have the control he once had, and there's a lot of pretenders who want to show themselves strong and powerful, and they might not be as prudent as he is. And then if we look further to the east and south, where the forest end, the lands of the Rust brothers begin.
Oh, this is annoying. I'm tired and I want to bed.
Yes, let's probably set camp. And
Oh, you already have
there.
the camp set up, so...
Yeah.
But I think the safest place for you to go, if you are tired and exhausted, well, after we leave this place, because clearly we can rest here for the time being, but when we set out again, I think we should head back to the Eye of the Rose. That is obviously where I will be going, and I'm happy to guide you there, and make sure that
Yeah.
we can get safe passage to Urherland at least.
Sure.
probably would be a good idea considering we didn't find the scepter.
We
Yeah.
should still be able to have safe passage with the lady's mark, but It's probably the best place to get information.
I will come with you on the way, says Ulm. It's on my way back to my holds.
You're welcome with us, Ulm.
I'll...
But you can tell your brethren that that most of the mine has been cleansed. So, but it will be a fight to reclaim it from the lizards and the insectoids and that last demon.
But we should at least have a chance to do so.
Yes.
Yes.
Now that you don't have to worry about tendrils coming and creatures coming from the walls themselves.
Yes.
Indeed. And now the time here is 10 to 11 Atlantic time, and I think this is an excellent place to end the session. You're going to rest, I guess, and recuperate.
May I read my lore?
Yes. Read the lore on the sword.
I gotta get my reading voice.
Yes.
In days past, the bloodthirsty giant Scram ravaged the land. The stories tell of how the shield maiden Viridia slew him with the sword Malagon, the giant slayer. She received help from Scrom, the giant's brother, whose reward was to be appointed guardian of the gate where the deceased enter the underworld. But Viridia sustained such grave wounds during the battle against Scram that she died soon after. The emerald that had made up her heart was set into the crown Stenengist, but is later said to have been moved to the sword Malagarn. The weapon has been lost for a long time. She also doesn't like me.
No. I assume because you're a healer, not a fighter.
We'll see if she has anything to say to Frida next session, I believe. Because I'm guessing you're all going to just sort of slump down in a pile here and sleep for a quarter day at the very least. And rest
And
up.
when we wake, Frida will make food and heal everybody's empathy.
Yes, exactly.
I only have one track of damage thanks to my convenient broken.
Exactly.
When you only have 2 traits to repair, 2 successes heals you to full.
And Mog will be able to stand guard for you all because she has slept through the night. And then we will see where the journey takes you next, if you go to the Eye of the Rose or not. I think you will, but there we go.
Probably.
Yeah, because through
that I'm not going to waste a willpower on. Is it wiser to venture back into the mines now or go Eye of the Rose? It's pretty self-evident.
I mean, you could go back into the mines for sure if you want to.
With my torches and mine alone.
Yeah, you're starting to suffer from resource shortages with the arrows and everything.
Yeah,
not
my torches, my arrows.
Yeah, not food and drink though. So I mean, the Stoneloom Mines are still here, and who knows if anyone else will come and claim things.
I'm upset because that means that now they can.
There are 2 fewer monsters at the very least in these mines at this point. 2 fewer major monsters. So who knows? Adventurers in the future might well come here and plunder whatever that you left behind.
I still have the moniker of Slayer of Ziggifur's wife and child.
You do. You do. If that comes out, we'll see what the Rust brothers might think of that. If they
they're gonna find out. Because
then I'm gonna kill some Rust brothers.
Shadow play.
Frida, the matriciding mammal, I'd like.
Exactly.
If it was impressive that you've killed Rust Brothers, we all would already have a title.
It's true.
Anyway, thanks for playing, everyone, tonight. Thanks for watching, those who tuned in. And we'll see what happens next in a couple of weeks, I believe.
Night, folks.
Good night.
Good night.
all.
See yous.
Yes.
Good evening.